All right, we're live. Mr. PJ. He's getting his headphones in.
What up?
What up? Richard
Richard.
from 3 minutes ago. Come on, let's go. Kane.
Kane, so how has your week been, my friend?
Oh, fucking chaos as usual. I've had this sick, like cold, head cold. It won't fuck off.
Tequila.
Yeah, I'm gonna tequila it in a minute.
Yeah, I saw a thing today with some scientists. They got germs under the microscope, and one drop of tequila and it melted them.
Well, I tried extreme chili last night and I burnt my full ass out.
Oh yeah, that's
You,
just
you
regard.
know when you've got a really good cardboard box and it just gets wet and you lift it up and the whole fucking ass end just blows out.
Yeah,
That's what happened to me today. I'm usually fairly sturdy,
yeah.
but
No,
the back end fell off,
it's the
to be
wiping that
honest.
kills me.
Yeah. Oh man, it was shocking. I think the reason it happened because I had to go for a number two, and I wiped and wiped and wiped and I got to a point where I just had to get on with the day.
Yeah,
So it was never going to be good.
no, no. It's like you had a brown crayon hanging out of there.
It just wouldn't stop drawing on the paper, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm having a cunt of a time, non-stop coughing. Oh, it's shocking. Anyway, I'm gonna lay in the sun my freckle.
Yeah,
That'll clear it up.
some perineum sunbaking.
Yeah, that's it. Uh Now, Tom will be on in another 10, 15. So we'll just hold the fort down until then. I don't want to get too serious until that bloody troublemaker gets on.
Oh, it'll be serious.
Oh, it's going to be serious. We've had a lot going on in the last week, and a lot more
It's been a bit of fuel.
reacting. There's been a lot of fuel for this time of year. Fuck me, a bit of fuel, and it just keeps getting worse when you think it's bad, and then their reactions are worse. And
Well, I was at seeing my favourite DJ A Skills on Sunday and was completely oblivious to what went on until I got home.
yeah, sometimes I kind of wish we still lived in that world where you
Yeah,
didn't find out about shit, you didn't
no,
care about
it's not that I
everything that
didn't care.
happens.
It's just that I didn't need or want the details.
No, and that's all we've had.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. What you do
oh
last night, and then just went on. We're over this, especially when
yeah, well that's.
figurehead started talking.
Look, we're going to talk about it tonight, but we're not going to go over the same old talking points that's been everywhere. We want to talk about some of the other stuff. I reached out to Robin this afternoon. Robin's had a kind of a time in WA she's been locked out of a few of her major apps due to not proving that she's above 16. Isn't that fucking stupid?
Yeah, well, I figured that I'd be safe because my Facebook account is over 16 years old,
Yeah,
and
so I don't
I
think
haven't
she's
had
had
to
a problem
prove
with her
anything.
Facebook. It's Substack and a couple other ones she uses for podcasting and journalism stuff.
Yeah,
What fucking anyway? We'll talk about that when she comes on, if she comes on. So she's had major telephone connection issues and power issues where they're living at the moment. They've been upgrading or doing something, which
yeah.
is funny because they were just doing that here last week. It's not funny. It's probably nothing, but it's like when you get followed by a cop.
Yeah.
and you're not doing it. You know you're registered. You know you're not doing anything wrong, and you can't help but just want to fucking pull over and let the cunt go past because you
Yeah.
feel like any second. So
Yeah.
when suddenly everyone in Australia's networks updating, it doesn't feel to me like an update, and I know it mostly is. You can't, and not everything's a fucking conspiracy.
Yeah.
But man, it just we're so rattled at the moment that everything feels like, you know what I mean? You're asking questions about things that shouldn't be. I should be able to just see that our phones are being updated and go, oh yeah, cool, it's an update. But now I'm like, what? Phone lines are out. Oh, it's happening in this town too. Oh, and over in WA.
Yeah.
What are they doing? How are we going to die because of this?
Yeah. Question everything.
Yep. So, I mean, what can do, bro?
Yeah.
What can we do?
Are you going to
I'm
have a
just gonna.
break for Chrissy?
Well, we are going to have a break. I know that some people are not going to be happy, but I'm going to spend some time off social media. I'm going to
Yeah.
spend some time with my family and not thinking about this shit. As fun as we have every week when we get to catch up, it's going to be good to have a little and a little rest and a little recharge. And no doubt I'll be looking at things and saving videos and gearing up. But yeah, we're gonna have a couple of weeks off. I think we need
Yeah. A
a
recharge.
rest. We need a recharge.
Come back strong. I was just had to
Um,
stop my partner trying to turn off a PowerPoint with a knife.
oh yeah, mint. Oh, it's Tom. Your
That's right.
microphone's. Oh, is it good? Give us a.
Is it good? Check, check,
Yeah,
check,
yeah.
check. Cool.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to.
Like you're at a nightclub there, Tom.
I am. I am in a nightclub right now. And I'm the only person in it.
Good club.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you
There we
told the
go.
viewers, but I've just come back from basically a wake. So I'm going to dedicate this to a mate of mine, Shane Illavolt, who passed away last week. Throat cancer, unfortunately.
Oh no.
Condolences, man.
Yeah, so we lost touch. I won't go into it, but we left on a bad note. But life's too short, man. When you realise, and we're talking about shit. And he was a good guy. He just had a lot of demons, a lot of fucking demons in him.
Well, I hope you got it the same way Michael Douglas did.
Oh, because he got it through herpes or something, didn't he?
Eating pussy, you reckons?
Yeah, eating pussy. Yep.
What did he get?
Throat cancer.
Oh,
Throat
damn.
cancer. But Michael Douglas had it as well. And
You know what it's mostly
he got
from?
it through eating pussy.
Was he? Yeah, fucking what that? Of course, you'd say that, wouldn't you?
I know. It got backed up scientifically as well.
Man, he must have been chewing on some pills.
Breathe through his
Was your mate a smoker, Tom?
Yeah, he
Not
was.
really.
And I didn't want to ask if he got jabbed. Like,
No, well, I was going to say
appropriate,
that one of the main reasons outside of smoking for throat cancer is reflux, silent reflux.
Yeah, I've had that for quite a long time.
Yeah, man. Well, be careful, bro, because at a certain point it becomes an issue where you don't even notice it's there anymore because it's burnt all the feeling out. That's what happened to me while I did my whole carnivore kick at the start of the year, because turns out I've had silent reflux ever since I thought I got rid of the reflux by doing nothing. I thought that I just persevered long enough that it just went away. But all that had happened was all the feeling got burnt out of my throat, and I was still getting it every single night, and it was splashing up into my whole throat every single night. So after 10 years of that, you get cancer almost guaranteed.
Yeah, because I've had
So,
that where, I've had
well,
the
yeah,
burning throat the next day.
yeah.
And
Or do you
I've
ever
just
wake up
basically
gasping, and you've spewed bloody hot acid into your throat, and you choke on it and cough on it, and
close
fucking
to
it
it.
go.
I haven't
I
had it for a long time.
I was doing that once, maybe once a night, maybe every couple of nights. I was at that point, and I was struggling to swallow. PJ fucking gave me the Heimlich maneuver once on a big beef rib. I ate too much, chewed, swallowed. My throat
Fuck
wasn't
yeah.
closing.
I remember that one.
Yeah, you do, bro. And it got stuck in my throat, man. I was getting food stuck in my throat. So it's not good.
Yeah, you
Anyway, I look, for the most part, I did the carnivore at the start of the year. I did 3 months no booze, 3 or 4 months no booze, and even then, when I did, I was only having like social. Like if we went out for dinner, I'd have a beer for at least 7 or 8 months. And it's only recently that I've had a couple because it's the end of the year and it's hot, and I've had a few more. But as soon as Chrissy's over, I'm going straight back onto it again, and I'm going to do another 3 or 4 months. I'll just do it every year. I don't give a fuck. It's good, and it healed up my reflux. Carnivore completely healed it. I stopped getting it, and now whenever I do eat something or drink too much and I get it, I immediately feel it, and I'm like, I lived with this for so long that I just thought it was a normal feeling, and it sucks.
when I was at,
Laying,
when I was at my heaviest, if I didn't have a 24-hour Zantac a day, I
really?
I wasn't sleeping.
oh man, it's not good.
No,
Yeah,
but
that's
since I
Like
lost the
nothing's
weight, it's
worse
fine.
than laying. Um, Nothing's worse than laying in bed trying to go to sleep, and no matter what you do, you can just feel it coming up your throat, and it's like, this is
Yeah,
fucked.
I need to purge.
We've got all the in the comment section. It's just all struggling to swallow. Yeah, I'm a spitter.
Get the pineapple juice out, mate.
This Jason saying Barrett's esophagus, a precancerous condition. That's why I'm doing carnivore, to see if I can get rid of it. Reflux gone completely. Absolutely, man. What's Barrett's esophagus? Because I feel like that might be the same thing I had.
Yeah, silent
I've heard.
reflex, same thing.
It's motherfucker. Poor old Barrett. Hey, he got it that bad that they named it after him.
Really?
Well, obviously, if he's got Barrett's esophagus, I wonder what about Barrett's freckle. If they've named anything after that.
Is that
Imagine if
is that when you sun your freckle too much?
and it peels. Imagine taking your freckle skin that peels and gifting it to somebody. Have I got a gift for you? My peeled freckle skin.
On a crisp.
Oh man. So aside from the obviously no good thing that you had to go to today to see a friend off, how was your week, Mr. Tom?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Recovered from the weekend.
Yep.
I had a mate's film screening. It's called After the Fall. He's going to have a few more film screenings here. Then I shout out to Tom Corrigan. Went to his birthday, and then I ended up at my mate Jules's place. Had his birthday there, and his mates with I won't mention the name. I'm going to try and get him on the podcast. So he's a bit of a celeb. So
All right.
yeah.
I noticed that you have recruited a few more people for your movie.
PJ, has Von talked to you about that?
No, not yet.
Have you seen what I put up?
Oh, yes, I did.
You got Vonnie on board. Well, you definitely. It's set to be big now.
Yeah.
It's too big. It's too big to fail. To be honest.
So for those people that don't know, I used to be part of the indie film scene, and I was ostracized. I used to run a film night once a month for all the short films that were out there. And I've been asked to put it back on, but I copped too much shit from, being unvaccinated and being a fucking cooker. And I went, I'm not going to put this fucking thing back on because it's a lot of time. I'm like, I just don't enjoy it anymore with fuckwits that. Yeah, I wasn't making any money out of it. It was more.
Well, it's a lot of posturing, isn't it? There's a lot of posturing and a lot of like, and they're too busy trying to hold on to their status, and do the old Matrix duck over the truth bullets.
And it's for the art. I did it for the art, and and some of these peanuts just thought that they were basically on par with fucking Hollywood. And I'm like, no, you're not. And you probably never will be. Like, there's a few people that, like I screened their films and they did, make it quite big. But we had Liam McIntyre, from Spartacus. We had him in one of the short films. And he's got a bucket on his head the whole way through the short film for a what do you call it? Dungeons and Dragons game. So he's got like a costume on, and you never see him. And it's Liam McIntyre who went on to be Spartacus, and now he's I think in the Wolverine video game. He does the voice. He's got some other shit coming up. So yeah, and he came to the West Side Shorts as well. Andy McPhee, that. I'm still in contact with him, who was in Sons of Anarchy. He played the head of the Irish faction who gets pushed off the roof, or he jumps off the roof. So, I've played a few short films where quite a few talented people that went on to do some good stuff. But I just copped a lot of shit for not getting vaccinated. And I went,
and also being outspoken about it.
Yes, and they're outspoken, obviously.
I think there was probably more that you were a little bit. They were a bit against you for not being vaxxed, but they were very much against how fucking much you fed it to everybody and started posting. Yeah, started posting, bits and pieces.
Yeah, and I remember getting on the piss with a good mate of mine. Brant and his missus, who is now his wife at the time, and they weren't arguing with me, but they were just saying, why don't you just take it? Like, why don't you just take it? You go back to work, blah, blah, blah. And I caught up with them last week, and I was talking about the podcast, and I said I'd send them a link. And they said, oh, what do you do on the podcast? And I said, it's anti-government stuff. And, like, remember that time we were just in the park when we weren't supposed to be, over the curfew, and we were just chatting and talking shit. And it's anti-vaccines as well. And they both said to me, and I still have not asked them and followed up on this question. They both said to me, oh, well, you were right about that. And I'm like, what? No, I didn't expect
nice
that.
To hear.
So I didn't actually follow up on it and go, what made you change your mind on that? So,
sometimes it's good. Like sometimes you just take your time to do it. It's if people have sort of figured some stuff out, sometimes it's good not to jump on them with too many questions. It's a big deal, man, for people to actually admit, actually, I think it was fucked and I was taken down the garden path. It's hard to say, but once they do it, it's always a lot better. Well, I've actually got some reminders.
And you're right, Richard Ford. Yeah, don't worry, I've got you guys. It is much more fun.
Check this out.
Stupid archives.
Ready? There's more.
Oh my
He's
God.
got. Is that a carby filter?
It's a carby.
It's a full carburetor, isn't it?
That's like his Elderbrock.
Ready? There's more. I got a few. They're just playing some music.
This one before, yeah.
Playing tunes. I'm collecting these. These are going into a we muck around with the stupid
gotta make a
archives, but
calendar.
we need to actually hold on to these because in 100 years people won't believe it happened.
You make a
Honestly,
COVID calendar.
check this out. Fuck off. The cunt's on a mobility scooter with a bag around his head.
Oh my god.
Probably like COVID's the last of your worries. Look at the gloves. Look at the gloves.
He's in there to get more
Look,
gloves.
look. It's a christening. Old mate Squirt Gun christening some kid. Because COVID understands that they're obviously 2 meters apart, and there's no way that little child would be at risk with a squirt gun. Here we go. They've just cut holes in their mask. Can we just take the mask off? It doesn't. It's not necessary.
Now you're done. Now you're done. You know what I mean? You've actually taken the mask off.
I don't actually know what the fuck's going on here. Are they?
I suppose they're 1.5
Looks like a
meters.
spider costume.
Or is that just air holes?
No, I'm tipping they're 1.5 meters.
Oh,
Oh, that's what it is. It's the five.
don't come near me, fucking.
Remember I had all the gaffer tapes on the walk path at my house
Yeah,
where everyone would come over to every weekend.
that's funny. Look at this fucking clown.
What the fuck?
Yep.
What?
The
So he's cut eyes out of an umbrella and then holes. It's.
I thought you were talking about the haircut.
Oh, I was. She's not wearing a mask. How's old mate? Undoes the fly and hooks into a bevy. I think he's been eating puss. He'll have throat cancer soon.
For sure. He bought those from a thrift shop.
Calm down.
Evening, Michael.
Can you imagine what goes through someone's head when they're like, I'm going to cut the crutch out of a pair of jeans and strap it to my face? Oh, man. Look. It's just, it seems like a joke, and I guarantee it wasn't. So we need to remember this. I want to save all of these, and I want to do a big art exhibition
archives.
one day. Oh no, I want to do an actual art exhibition. I want to get them printed on big prints and have people walk around and be like, that one makes me think. and the real art is all of us walking around, just looking at this stuff, having a fucking laugh.
Take a picture of Novak Djokovic holding up the Australian Open trophy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, speaking of that, I didn't save it, but I did see a meme today, and it was a picture of Novak, and then a picture of the dude who did all the shooting over the weekend. And it said one of these peoples was kicked out of Australia for their beliefs.
Actually, I
For
saw
their
that
beliefs.
as well. Yeah.
Only one.
Yeah.
Isn't it fucked?
It's
So
really fucked.
I reached out to Robin earlier. I don't know
yeah.
if she'll be on because she said she's had mad power issues all day. Their power was going on and off, and their phone was on and off too. So when I rang, she was actually shocked that I'd picked a moment where everything was working and I got through. I told her to jump on, but if we don't see her, it's because she was keen. But if we don't see her, it's because she got chopped. So I had a quick chat with her because she got kicked off. Well, she got asked to verify that she's over 16 years old on a couple of her apps that she uses a lot. One of them being Substack, because how many 16-year-olds are out there frothing on a bit of Substack?
Oh yeah, yeah. My
Oh,
kids
fuck
go
me.
on all the time.
Yet you can still pump Pornhub. You can still pump fucking Roblox. And I heard a stat the other day. I don't know how true it is, but it's something in the realm of like high 80s, low 90% range of children have seen something fucked up in the chat on Roblox, usually some sort of sexual nudity or sexual or like nature, like some sort of a chat where someone's asked them something, told them something. It seems like a fucking crazy spot to let your kids roam around. And you know, it's banned from my kids. My son was like, "Oh, everyone at school's on Roblox," and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Everyone at school should be on push bikes going for a cruise. You know, the end. I didn't need the government though.
At least we've got this.
Yeah.
New social media ban shields Aussie kids from Bondi footage. What an absolute fucking load of shit when it's been all over the fucking television news. All the kids have seen it. All the kids have, it's on mainstream news. There's no warning, fucking whatever.
Well,
they fucking put on.
If there's anything you should be stopping your kids from watching, it's fucking mainstream news.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you spell? Because that's all I would comment. Man, yeah, it's been a fucked up week. And
pretty sad.
I don't know what makes me angrier. The government, essentially fucking creating this problem for the last 2 years.
Yes.
Or the way they've handled the knee-jerk reactions and how they're immediately throwing as much blame onto anything other, gun control and right-wing extremists. That's all that's coming out of his mouth on every single time he gets in front of a camera. He's saying right-wing, like, when did jihadist Muslims become right-wing extremists?
Yeah.
And this right-wing extremism, is that just a buzzword for anybody that's not left?
On the line.
Yeah.
Like, because he just throws it around flippantly as if there's this big, because a right-wing extremist isn't good. I know then we all none of us think that right-wing extremism or extremism of any kind is good. Would you not just say extremism? Would you not just say we need to take a look at our gun laws? There are some tightening that may need to be done in certain areas. I would honestly agree with that. I would agree that a guy, so the father, he was the one with the gun license. He's not a citizen of Australia. That to me is a red flag. And the son had been on an ASIO watch list, and then was living in a house. So they need to know who's in your house. When I got my licenses, I need to let them know that I've got kids. I've also got to have all these rules. And if I, and rightly so, if I hit my missus once, I lose all of everything forever.
What about if you hit her twice?
Twice? Well, she'll have 2 black eyes. And they'll take them, they'll give them back, and then they'll take them back again. No, but if I committed any sort of DV domestic violence assault, I'm immediately stripped of everything.
Yes, you
I
are.
understand.
Correct.
I understand, and I don't necessarily think that's a bad law that only comes into nuance when there have been cases where
She's
somebody
lying.
she's lying,
She's
but who
lying.
the fuck knows? Like, so anyway, we're not here to argue that at the moment.
Mm.
So how can it that somebody's been investigated and look, he was investigated and they didn't have any evidence to charge him with anything, so he got away. But that doesn't necessarily mean they know that he was innocent. They just couldn't charge him. But it also means that he didn't commit a crime and doesn't have a record of such. But the fact that he was hanging out with certain people that put him onto a list that put him into an investigation for terrorism should mean there maybe if he's living with somebody who's
His
not even
father's
a
got
citizen who's
six
got
different
fucking
guns.
weapons, they maybe should have had a review on that. I would say that would definitely tick boxes that should be looked at.
Can
And
I
every
just
responsible gun owner in Australia would agree with that.
say you've got associating with bikies? Like bikies can't associate with people that have a criminal history.
You saw the news today. There was
I didn't actually, but I'm thinking.
news today. I
Well,
think it was
they
all
get
those
fucked
Hell's
over.
Angels.
Oh
The,
yes,
Hell,
I did see that.
the Hell's
Yeah,
Angels today because they were associating with bad guys.
Other Hell's
Yeah, I don't know who
Angels.
it was. They were associating
Yeah.
with someone criminally, whatever,
Mm.
and they all got fucking rolled hard.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that none of them guys can have gun licenses, so it was a breakdown in the laws and the systems of what's existing, and I would agree that there's some tighten ups need to be made. But
Well,
Albanese has
especially
jumped.
after this,
Yeah,
you can't have a father have 6 rifles and his son is on the ASIO watch list.
yeah.
That to me is fucking insane.
All right, we'll have a look at this real quick. I don't want to play. I'm not going to play any videos tonight of the actual event itself because we've been fucking. It's like Charlie Kirk all over again. We've fucking seen it to death. We've already done it.
Yeah. Some people have, some people haven't.
To a certain point, mate, like we'll throw one or whatever if you've got a couple you want to watch.
Yeah.
But I don't want to fucking sit on it all night and keep beating the same drum. I've got a couple of videos of people who have takes that I thought was a good take. Explains things better than I'm explaining them. Here's one.
Hey guys, so you can see the narrative starting to flip already. They're starting to list the shooter as an Australian firearms holder. Well, the other thing the guy was known to authorities, and he was on an ASIO list about links to Islamic State terrorist group in 2019. So what the was an Islamic State known person to ASIO doing with a firearms license? Answer me that.
So as far as I'm aware, he didn't have the license. His dad had the license.
Yeah, that's the.
But they were all living together, and if he was really on an ASIO investigation list, they would have known. The first thing they would have done, if you're ASIO, and like let's just step into their shoes for a second. You're ASIO, you know, your job is to look into these things and investigate people that are potentially threats to Australians and the public. The first thing you would do if someone said to you, we need to check this guy out, you would check out who his friends are and who he hangs out with and the claims, and you would check his family life. And you would check, and you would definitely check if there were weapons involved, or if there was any sort of other things like bombs and stuff. If you're talking about terrorism, especially Islamic terrorism, you'd be looking for any kind of weird shit in like that they've been buying. You'd be looking at where if they got a storage shed out the back. Yep, Dad's got X amount of guns. Like that would be known.
Well, apparently, did they find IEDs in their cars? Or
they
something?
found 2 IEDs in their car. How come they're not talking about that?
I read somewhere they threw them and they didn't detonate.
Yeah, so
I think in the Herald Sun it said they threw 2 IEDs.
They threw them.
They threw them and they didn't detonate. Yep, that's what I heard.
But that's the thing. There's There's no solid narrative. There's no solid information. It's all fucking bullshit, hearsay, here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah.
Everyone's coming up with their own fucking determination of what actually happened. The only thing that's real is the footage you've seen.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got that one out of the way. I'm just going to pump through a couple.
Done. First they banned the bows, then they banned machetes and swords. Now they're coming for guns. This isn't random, it's sequential. Because once digital ID is fully embedded, once surveillance is total, once Australians are politically and culturally disarmed, there is no resistance, only compliance. This is the emasculation of a nation in real time. Australia is being marched toward technocratic control, where the state tracks, restricts, and ultimately dominates every aspect of your life. Not through tanks in the streets, but through databases, permissions, and safety laws. Say goodbye to the Australia you knew. Because when every safeguard is gone, the government can do whatever it wants, and citizens have no leverage, no protection, no recourse. This is exactly why the United States enshrined the Second Amendment, not for chaos, not for crime, but as a final check against state overreach. What's happening here isn't progress, it's submission, and it's happening right in front of our eyes. Australia, wake up. This isn't some sort of race war. The Australian government doesn't have the guts to deport people. This is exactly what they want. Wake up.
So, I tend to agree with a fair bit of that. The overreach is just going to be exactly what they all say. You let them start making laws and rules, and they never stop. It just incrementally becomes nothing. Over time, and they can't help themselves. Every year, these people, whenever, like it happens throughout every industry. It's happening in the building industry. All these, there's unsafe work practices going on, and all these cowboys building fucked up places and shit without regulations. And they go, "Whoa, we've got to fix this." So they create these these companies and these businesses full of people that their jobs is to regulate and create safety protocols. So they get to a certain point where they've pushed all these safety things onto everybody, and they're cracking the whip, and they've done a great job. The stats are coming back. Oh, the industry's looking pretty good. Fuck. We don't want to lose our jobs. We were getting paid really well for the last 2 or 3 years to do this.
Yeah.
And we're quite comfortable in here. Hang on a second. We haven't really regulated this industry yet. And then they come back and go, "Oh, we could probably look at all the safety stuff again." And then they create another big bunch of bylaws, and they create all these stricter policies, and there's a little bit of something here, and there's some wiggle room over there. It's keeping their jobs. And then 20 years later, you've got an over-regulated industry so choked up that no one can even function in a business, and it's not anymore about safety. It's no safer than it was. Like, you can only hit a safety ceiling, and after that, it's just safety for the sake of fucking keeping your job. Same thing with gun laws, except it ultimately ends in less and less freedom and more regulation control, to the point where they just say, "You know what? You don't even need them."
Oh yeah, it's not far from that.
It's absolutely not far.
No,
well, and that's what I was saying earlier. Was I can see where the problems are in where the laws didn't work, that need to be looked at. And to be fair, I've looked into what he's said he wants to change, and a lot of those issues are there. That need to be looked at. But the big one that he's throwing out into the media every single time he talks on camera is restricting number of weapons that people can have under a license. That's exactly right. You only need fucking one, for starters.
And these things have been stockpiling ammo for fucking how long?
Imagine telling a carpenter, like, so for people who don't shoot, they've got no idea why, and you see them in comments all the time. "Oh, why you need anything that can do that?" Yeah, well, obviously you don't because you don't shoot. I like to hunt, and I like to target shoot, and I don't like to talk about it on this very much because I feel like it's
You don't
something
need to.
that's it's
You don't have to
it's something
justify it.
that you don't want to bring too much attention to, because if you start talking about it too much, I feel like they're sitting around with pen and pad these days going, right wing extremist, take them away. So I try not to put a fucking target on my back, but I think I need to talk about it a little bit. One of the reasons you need like several is because they're for different things. So, there's distance shooting. If I want to go for deer, I need something big enough to put a deer down. But if I'm going for pigs, you need something close range and small. If I go to the target practice, I'm not taking a 308 because those bullets cost $4.50 each. So, fuck me, man. You do 10 shots and you're fucking $50 in the hole. It's insane. So you want to go to the range with a 22 or a 223 if you're doing distance. So that's already 4. And if you throw a shotgun in there for pig hunting, which pig hunting needs to happen, they're so feral and invasive that Australia's getting to a point where they're going to have to start paying people to kill pigs. They need them gone that badly. So that's 5 already. And they're talking about, and that's just if you're interested in it as a hobby and a sport,
Yeah.
And like, how often do you know someone that's a keen fisherman? How many fucking fishing rods do those guys have?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying you should be stockpiling fucking weapons in a shipping container. Obviously, that's fucked up. I get it. But
six rifles isn't a ridiculous amount.
It's not, and I don't know what he's thinking when it comes down to reducing numbers, but I know that it's going to be an incremental take. When number of weapons isn't the problem.
Having hundreds of rounds of ammunition on you is probably an issue.
Yeah, or
Yes.
being an Islamic extremist is probably another issue, and
I have photos of you at the dudes screaming bullshit at the Sydney Opera House 2 years ago.
Yeah, gas the
there.
Jews. Gas the Jews.
Was he?
I saw a photo of him there today.
Well,
What?
do you know that the government funded the same fucking mob that he's in?
Yeah.
Bill that the Albanese government handed a $27 million grant to an Islamic council after its top cleric openly called for waging jihad. Let me repeat that. They gave $27 million of your money to the Australian National Imams Council, whose Grand Mufti Ibrahim Abu Muhammad issued a fatwa ordering Muslims to wage jihad against the so-called Zionist entity and to defy Australian authorities along the way. So, for inciting violence and for encouraging people to break the law, this organisation was rewarded with millions of dollars. Let that sink in. Meanwhile, Home Affairs Minister Tony Burke, the same bloke who just deported a South African cosplay Nazi with vile views, probably not far from the Imam's own views, but who committed no crime and, unlike the Imam, didn't incite anyone, defended the funding by saying Jewish and Muslim communities are at heightened risk right now, and it's important that everybody can be safe and feel safe. Absolute nonsense. Firstly, the government's sick obsession with always tying the two communities together is dishonest. Most of the threats against the Jewish community, including from this very cleric, come from within the Islamic community. But instead of confronting the real problem, they deport clowns, posture to cameras, and then quietly fund the people inciting actual hate. And this is why Australians don't trust this government's so-called community safety agenda. Because when you strip away the spin, it's not about safety, it's about optics. And the people literally paying the price are the ones under actual threat.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was actually interesting that, well, he's not defending the cosplay Nazi, but he's basically pointing out that this guy is nowhere near of what these
threat.
guys have just done.
And he was kicked out of the country, and these guys are
Kicked out of
doing
the
way
country.
worse. And they're not just
They've
not
killed
kicked out
people.
of the country, but they gave him $27 million fucking dollars.
Yeah.
So I've heard, and once again, I haven't got a source, so I need to try and find where I heard it from. But I heard these guys, these two gunmen, had just came back from a training camp in the
In
Philippines.
the Philippines, that's correct. That's 100% correct. It's confirmed by news.com.au.
So
They wouldn't
who
lie.
funded that, do you think? Where'd that money come from to go over there? That wasn't their
Yeah.
money, I bet. I mean, I don't know. I'm saying I bet it was part of that 27 million. I bet you a few people have been trained. Did you see the footage of how he was using that weapon?
Oh, he's an expert.
He was
He's pretty fucking
really, really trained.
Oh, yeah,
Extremely trained. He knew
was
how to take
pretty
cover.
good.
He knew how to
Yeah.
fucking and look. The weapon was awesome. In terms of
The
its
bolt
bolt
action.
action. A lot of people thought it was semi-automatic, which it wasn't.
No,
Um,
the clean bolt action.
it's just a straight pull. I believe it was a straight pull. It doesn't really matter. You can do damage with anything.
Look at that. That's someone that he's trained. He knows.
That's
his
trained,
shit.
bro. That's trained.
Look at the way he's pulling back the bolt. Bang, bang. Next target. Fuck me.
Fucking horrific.
It's actually horrible to watch.
It is. It makes me fucking sick, man.
Yeah.
You know? And the worst part is, as somebody who fights for gun rights and enjoys the rights of gun ownership, it makes me sick to have to fight for those rights at a time like this. It's not fucking fair because the first knee jerk reaction is to fucking punish the rest of white Australia
Yeah.
for following the rules and doing the right thing. None of us have done that since fucking Port Arthur. And in my opinion, Port Arthur was a fucking false flag and all. And we all know, but we won't get into that tonight.
Yeah.
So no one's
We'll have
done
to do a
that,
special on that one.
yet we're all going to get punished for it. We're all getting punished now. And we're at the whim, we're at the behest of Albanese and whatever the fuck he decides. Like his rule change will be whatever he wants it to be. Is he talking to all the rifle associations and all the experts in the field, or is he just making it up as he goes?
Regular updates as well.
Sorry, I've got to play it for those people that have not seen this. This is what got me really angry.
Hang on, I'll start it again.
We take ASIO's advice very seriously. We work closely with them. We receive regular updates as well. The Director General of ASIO has warned about a range of threats, be it anti-Semitism, the rise of right-wing extremist groups as well. And we continue to work closely with our security agencies.
Has he once said the two words extremist Muslims? Has he even said Muslims?
No.
It's just right wing extremists.
Hey,
And
just
we-
really quickly
and the-
before we move too far, I just want to quickly, because we'll keep going. Mark, let me grab the comments for a second. Mark Russell
You do it.
has just said, "Sorry, sir, Port Arthur wasn't made up." Absolutely agree. Definitely wasn't fucking made up. And he went on to say the reaction was absolutely agree again. I just don't believe that Martin Bryan did it. I don't believe at all. I do believe it happened. I know people died there, and it was a fucking horrific thing to happen. I don't think that the man that did the jail time was the man who did the trigger pulling. Anyway, that's another conversation for another time. And the reaction was exactly what they wanted to get out of it. But yeah, that's a whole different story. And I'm not saying that lightly. I've put years of like that's a personal one for me. So it's definitely not fake. I understand that. I just don't think that it was Martin. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, look, it doesn't even sound like a weasel. How come you can't say ASIO? Listen to him. Is this our prime minister or is this a fucking wimp? Listen to him.
We take
It is
ASIO's
embarrassing.
advice very seriously. We work closely with them. We receive regular
Like, do you see how he's talking? Is almost like he can't be fucked being there, and he
Yeah.
had a big night, and he's having a sook about how tired he is. He's like, "Come on, guys, seriously?
It's
I'm not actually fucking want to be here. I'm supposed to be having a day off."
We take
I did
ASIO's
notice
advice
from this footage,
very seriously.
looks
We
ill.
work closely with them.
He does, doesn't he?
Regular updates
Yeah.
as well.
He looks very sick.
The Director
He might
General
have a
Mm.
cold and he doesn't want to tell anyone.
range of
maybe he's got the Joe Rogan syndrome.
be it anti-Semitism, the rise of right-wing.
But
Yeah,
you're right. And look, we are going to get off this. We'll get off the subject soon. Because we can go all night about it, and we'll just start repeating ourselves.
Yeah.
Have you got any other videos you wanted to play and talk about, Tom? While we're on the subject, before we fuck it off.
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah, fucking oath. Got a few.
This fucking bitch. Hang on. Hopefully, because I've actually seemed to have not
Oh, Robin, jump on if you want, Rob.
taken down some of the things that I
Oh,
thought
sweet.
I did. Where's Faruqi the bitch?
Oh,
This-
was that reporter that ripped her a new arsehole?
Yeah, yep. So,
Oh man, have you got
I'll
that?
find it on-
Did you see that, TJ?
No.
I've got it on my X.
Someone's requested a
got it.
palate cleanser already.
Yeah. It doesn't take long.
Yeah,
Palate cleanser.
okay.
We'll get
Right.
one soon.
I have found it. Yes.
This is the most hard hitting journalism from a major news network that I've seen in a long time. She was obviously
Yeah, she's really stuck into
she
it.
was she was a bit pissed off, and I got to say, I was like, very nice.
Shame on you. You're a disgrace. Where there have been calls for intifada and death to the IDF. How does this lead to anything else other than the terror attack that we saw here last night?
We are here today to give respect.
Do you regret being at those pro-Palestinian protests
Good.
that have only fueled anti-Semitism?
Today is about heart and humanity.
It's about heart and community.
For those who have been injured.
She's acting like I'm not even buying it.
Yeah, that's a good point, Robin. Israeli
I'm not
inspired
fucking
journalist.
buying it.
Oh, she's just doing a classic dodge.
Who has suffered what has happened here yesterday.
You have been
Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
By the way, I was looking on X, and they tried to spin it that the shame on you was directed at the reporter.
Was it?
Well, it wasn't, but they're just.
I didn't think it was.
No,
I didn't think it was.
Faruqi. They're saying shame on you.
Is her name Faruqi?
Faruqi.
Faruqi.
Yeah.
She
well,
gets
you wouldn't wanna fuck that.
Faruqi. Yeah, look, that was hard to hear, man. So I hate it when you download a clip, not you, but just us in general. We download one and it fucking doesn't come through loud and clear. She kept hitting her. If for those who couldn't really hear it, she was hitting her with like, what happened here was that a result of your fucking the way you guys have been pandering for the
Mm.
last several years, and essentially every answer was, "We're gathered here today because
Yeah.
it's really sad," and it is sad. But answer the fucking question,
Yeah,
Faruqi.
because this is the bitch who was saying you white people, and that's pissed me off right from the start.
Oh, it was too, wasn't it?
And yeah, she's like, you white people, you. That is fucking racism, man. That is
Yeah.
just fucking racism. Don't spin it any other fucking way. You are being racist.
Was she the one
by
that cracked
calling
the
us-
shits too, like fully spat the chewy about Pauline wearing the burqa? She was one of them, wasn't
Yes.
she? There was two
Yeah,
of
she
them.
was one of them.
That was
There's the other one.
There was that
Fatima
Fatima
Coleman.
chick.
Yep.
I call her Fatima.
Fatima. Yeah.
Oh, fat armor.
Fat
She's a
armor.
rhino.
Good old
She's
fat
got fat
armor.
armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were having a massive sook. Yeah, she was very loud and loved describing everything that she was thinking those days.
Yeah.
Calling us, you white people. But she couldn't answer a question.
I noticed that Sky News has gone pretty hard on the government over this.
Have they?
Yeah, a bit of footage I've seen. They've gone pretty hard.
Have you guys seen that Tony Abbott has put a couple of cents worth in as well? Oh, onion head. I love that he ate an onion for a fucking laugh. What a bad cut. He
like
committed to it. He committed to it,
I
man.
remember,
He
yeah,
swallowed
he
that
just
bastard, and I think he went back and he goes, "Oh, that's good."
Yeah, he did. I remember that. He goes, "Oh, that's actually quite good." I'm
That's
like,
actually mint. But apparently it did wonders for onion sales too.
Yes, it did actually. From what I heard, yeah.
It shouldn't have.
Oh, imagine who's watching him eat an onion.
They go, handle
Oh,
an
I want to
onion.
eat an onion now.
Yeah. No, I think we gave him a bad shake. He fucked up, man, big time with the NBN. I did a little bit of remembering. I did a little bit of like reminiscing about old Mr. Abbott the other day, and I know he wasn't a perfect dude. He had a few stupid ideas, but at least he was reasonably. But he fucked up big time with the NBN. That was his downfall, man, and he never won the people back after that. And
Well, it was just as much Turnbull as it was fucking Abbott that did the NBN in.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But he copped it, man. He was trying to come out and do the we're gonna have to work hard and get out of this bullshit, and then just fucking screwed the pooch. But now that he's got nothing to lose, he's rolling around saying shit fucking all over the place. He's having meetings with Pauline recently.
Like with Barnaby.
Yeah, no, he actually ate the raw onion. It wasn't AI. This was from years ago, and he legitimately ate the fucking raw onion.
It was before AI.
Yeah,
it was definitely before AI. His budgie smugglers were another thing. Remember, he used to roll around with fucking little budgie smugglers.
Yeah, but you got to get into him. He was part of the volunteer fire service. He actually he actually fought in the fires.
Yeah, and those
Morrison is just doing those fucking forced handshakes.
Well, ScoMo was running around making people shake his hand. Fuck, that was embarrassing.
That was so embarrassing. So fucking
That guy was legitimately fucked in the head. I think he has like learning disability or something. Like,
definitely.
No, seriously. He doesn't understand how things work. Like, that's why. Who else tries to go for a handshake, and when it doesn't work, they grab your arm and make you do the handshake. That's next level weird, man. You're better off just.
That's what it is, mate.
What's that?
A merchant
banker. But that's like Albo. I can't see him sit there and have his little fucking mumbling fucking monologues and think that guy has got an ounce of fucking go in him. He's got nothing. He acts as if he's so weak, man. He's so spineless and weak. It actually makes me sick. He couldn't turn it around now if he hired a PR company and tried. I couldn't ever see that man as a man.
Man, no.
Yeah, he's not a man.
He could even go to the gym and still look weak.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Yeah. He
Yeah, he'd be on the hip thruster. He'd spend all his times on the thrusters, wouldn't he?
in some of those butt lifts.
Stop laughing at me, you guys! I'm working out. I'm trying to get a swell in my hips.
In a unitard. Those butt lift ones.
Are you guys? I can't wait to see Pauline Hanson's movie. I'm fully going to watch that.
Here we go.
Oh, yes. Let's look at his face. He's like, I'm ready to do something silly.
You got sound? Yeah.
Farmer, understandably, was incredibly proud of his produce.
So he's like, yeah, no, that's mint.
All of us eat raw onion occasionally. Salads.
My Greek
are
salad.
full of raw onion, and I thought the least I can do for someone who is as proud of his product as this particular farmer was take a chomp, and it was beautiful. The job of the Prime Minister, who is, if you like, the country's cheerleader in chief, amongst other things, it is to do what you can to show your appreciation for your fellow Australians, and that's why I'm.
See what I mean? I don't agree with all his policies, and he was a bit of a fucking dickhead, but that's actually awesome, man.
It's awesome.
He's like, these cunts love their onions. Yeah,
he fucked up. I reckon he lied. He just didn't know what the fuck he was chomping into, and then he just decided to go.
No, bro, there's no way. He was. They were onion farmers. They weren't just like lots of different things.
There wasn't a sneaky apple in there.
Yeah. There wasn't a one onion out of a pallet of apples. He was in an onion farm, and they said, these are our products, these are mint. I've seen the interview, and he goes, fuck yeah, give me a crack. And he smokes
give me a crack, but I don't think he's ever eaten. Like, he's never eaten an onion before. He probably just like, oh yeah, this will be all right. I don't think he's ever thought about it. Like
in salads.
So,
yeah,
guys,
they're little slices. You know that if you're going to eat a whole fucking onion, you're going to fucking cry. All of us have fucking cut onions, and you're fucking going like, yep, you're going to cry. But he never has. He's never had the experience of cutting a fucking onion.
I love a bit of raw onion, but I'm not going to bite it like it's a fucking apple.
Correct.
I think we should we need to make like a one of those TikTok trends. Where you go, it's the Abbott, like we got to do the Abbott, yeah, bring back Abbott with a onion trend, and you got to take a chomp out of an onion on.
We're going to start a TikTok trend to make Albo do it.
Yeah, because he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it.
No,
would he?
No. Can you imagine?
He would not.
So
he'd throw up.
Abbott was 10 times a man because he could eat onion.
Oh, I don't eat onions at the best of times.
I'm allergic.
I'm actually allergic to these onions.
And peanuts and hard work.
Oh, look who we have. Hang on. Where are we? Hey, apparently we're how come?
Albo will eat cock. Thanks, Mark McDonald.
There you are. G'day, Robin.
Hi, boys.
Hey, how you going? Now, apparently we're freezing up a little bit. Michael just said to us before they've got to keep refreshing. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. We probably got all of ASIO having a listen tonight. We got the flower van parked out the side.
We're eating onions.
Absolutely.
We're eating onions.
And I've had the internet police on my doorstep since Sunday, and I don't care if there was a storm. I've got a good story about that, Wayne. Can I quickly do that before? I just want to tell everyone.
Please do it. Let's go.
I went into the deep recesses of my village today to check my emails and all of the wonderful things that I have to do to conduct my business. Let's not forget that I work from home. And then when I was able to do that, I perused myself across the street and thought, hey, while I'm here, I'll do a video. So I plugged in my lapel microphone into my phone. And what happened? The internet went out again. So don't tell me, Telstra, it's isolated to my house. Go fuck yourself. I have a conspiracy allegedly that they're purposefully censoring me. So there we go.
Are you being followed around by a flower van?
I haven't noticed one, but who knows, Wayne? Who knows?
It's a little bit unnoticeable. I only noticed because there was an ASIO written on the side of it, crossed out, and then florist written underneath in the same spray paint.
Yeah.
And
it was
that's
why I
got
dropped
a
out.
sticker on the back window.
Keep your eye out. They started following me ever since I changed my name on my phone. My phone to ASIO surveillance van 07, and since then they've been keeping a close eye.
Well, they want to know where to send the paycheck, mate.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I should send them an invoice.
Yeah.
See if they pay. So Robin, you have been you've been under 16'd. Have you on? You've been under 16.
ID'd at the pub.
You've been carded.
Oh, look.
That's what I do when I want to crack onto the MILFs when I'm working.
Just card them.
Excuse me.
Oh,
can I have your
16?
ID?
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah.
Hello, Liz. I'm glad you got them. Yes, Wayne, I've been carded by Substack. Believe it or not, you know, the 13 to 16-year-olds. Now, let's not forget that the under 16-year-old social media ban is directed at 13 to 16-year-olds and to prevent them from accessing harmful content, right? Let's not forget.
Right.
Annika Wells, our Communications Minister, and the unelected E-Safety Commissioner, Ms. Julia Grant, directed towards 13 to 16-year-olds not being able to find themselves upon harmful content, right?
Yes.
Substack, and I have to say I am yet to come upon any other Australian who has been faced with verifying their age on Substack apart from me. If you're one of those people, send me an email, DM me. I'd love to see it. And particularly all of the podcasters, researchers, journalists, all of these people who purport to be the people that they are, who aren't paid and are independent, who have been encroached upon their free speech by Substack, please let me know, because I seem to be the only Australian to have been forwarded this message from Substack just when I was about to upload my most recent article about Santa 2026 Christmas, not 2025 Christmas, but 2026 Christmas, about Santa having to go digital, because let's not forget that in January, let's not be distracted by all of the awful, terrible things that you've just been covering very succinctly in your podcast today. Let's not forget that in January of 2026, it looks like, and I do believe, the cash acceptance mandate is going to come into effect in Australia. And that means that businesses will have to accept your cash, but there's exemptions, right? And that is to small to medium businesses. And what percentage does that make up in Australia? 97% of businesses. 97% of businesses will not have to accept your cash. This is the further expansion of the control grid, which has happened with the under 16-year-old social media ban, the age verification, the absolute exclusion of people, reporters, researchers such as myself who have been shut out from platforms such as Substack, who no 16, 15, 14 or 13-year-old is looking at, 97% of businesses will not have to accept your cash. My article was about 2026 Christmas. Santa will be digital. You cannot give your grandchildren cash because what? It won't be accepted in 97% of businesses. That was the article that I wanted to upload on Substack, and Substack said, no, you have to tell me that you're above the age of 16. And we are complying with Australia's digital policy. Well, I seem to be the only Australian that has been restricted from accessing Substack and not only uploading my articles, more to the point, I would suggest my conspiracy allegedly, that I do a lot of research, of course, for the Light Australia newspaper, because I am one of the editors. I'm not the only editor, I'm one of the editors. And that is a whole host of information that I don't have access to anymore, because Substack, which teenagers love, right? I can't access it anymore. And by the way, if you didn't get it, I won't comply. I will never, ever, ever comply. There we go.
Good work.
I just quickly looked up Substack and joined and created an account.
Oh yeah.
And it accepted me immediately and didn't ask for any age verification on a.
Like I said, if
So-
any
Didn't
other
rob them the
Australian-
password.
You can have my password.
You have the password. Fuck.
I like the way you think, PJ.
Yep.
Wow, man, that
There's a
is
will, there's a
insane.
way.
And did you hit upload on your, which by the way, that piece that you're talking about sounds fascinating, and I'm sure that's going to be the case. It sounds like that's what we're heading for. Absolutely. They wanted to try and get rid of money by just telling people, and that didn't work because everybody fucking yelled at them. So all they're going to do is phase it out through businesses and be like, what? You can use money? Because just none of the businesses will accept it. And, it's the same as everything now. They get everything across the line by saying you have a choice, but they don't give you. It's the way you get your children to bed. Do you want to go to bed in 3 minutes or 4? You give them two shit choices that both choices are you go to bed. And they think they're having a choice. That's how I do it with my kids. Are you going to eat your dinner, or do you want some sauce and then eat your dinner?
7 minutes.
Yeah. So that just seems like everything that they're putting through, the digital ID and the 16-year-old verification, you can choose not to do it. But once we make every single avenue online have to have that verification, then you choosing not to do it means you choose not to be online at all.
Should we talk about the 27th of December when Miss Julian Munn Grant's new codes and standards come into place? I can see in the comments people are begging for a palate cleanser. Did we not have one? I don't know. I just don't want to slam everybody with an eye-twitching rant about Julian Munn Grant.
How's this sound? Let's have a quick, because I want to go through the Julie Inman Grant thing, and then we've pretty much touched on a lot of the serious stuff, and then we'll smash the intro because that's always fun, and then we can fuck around. So, because I actually want to know, because this is something that I've been following extremely closely as well. And I know I've felt that the original rollout with the social medias was always going to be very, very soft hand, because they wanted everybody to brace themselves for this fucking big, huge, everyone's been shut out and you now suddenly have to digital ID. And it almost felt like nothing happened at all. And I've been very sus of that being a soft hand move, because the real hand moves are coming in the form of emails, bank apps, and search engines.
Yep, exactly. So if you cast yourself back to last year, and I'm just trying to find my video, but anyway, it doesn't matter. When we had the mis and disinformation bill, and we had 3 bills that they were trying to pass at the same time, and the mis and disinformation bill was actually the sacrificial bill, right? That they wanted to bring in the digital ID bill. It's not called that, but you know what we're talking about. But anyway, so 27th of December, everybody. I'll make it really short. And if I had the internet since Sunday, I would have done my next plan for the band video. Because, and it's not fear porn, it's just a matter of fact. On the 27th of December, and I've done speeches about this in the middle of the city in Perth.
Yep.
I've done videos about this. I've written speeches about it, and I've done articles about it. We have the under 16-year-old social media ban, which was passed through Parliament. It's legislation, right? We all know about this. This is the sacrificial bill. This is what everybody's talking about. This is the attention where everybody is drawn to. There's other things I can say about that, but it doesn't matter. What really matters is on the 27th of December, and I reported on this in July of this year.
Wow.
That Google and Microsoft, there's laws been passed in Australia that are not legislation. It's been passed through the bureaucracy, and this is why we don't see it. Even though they get the purple-haired lady to come out when Julian Munn Grant doesn't have the testicular fortitude to front the cameras and tell everybody this is going to happen. On the 27th of December, we're going to have, matter of fact, that Google and Microsoft are going to be asking everybody to verify their age when they choose to use Google in a logged in state, right?
Right.
So you ask yourself, okay, so what does that mean? It means many things. And I'm going to point out 2 things. There's many other things we could talk about. 2 very important things which everybody should think about. If you don't log in, you can still use Google, right? And if you continue to use Google in a logged out state, the filters are already operating. If you go to Google now, you'll see they have 3 little boxes, and 2 of them will be blurred and filtered, which means that when you operate Google in a logged out state, it's going to automatically assume that you're a child. And so what that means is anything that you search is going to be filtered because it thinks that they're going to prevent you from seeing harmful content, which equates to censorship. It's not going to show you the news of the world because it's too harmful and too upsetting for people underage. That's the first thing. The second thing is that if you have any accounts, emails, Gmail, Yahoo, if you've got any devices that are Chromebooks, iPhones, any of those things, you need to make sure that you do your own research and figure out how you're going to get around that. If you install new browsers, phones, you've got to make sure that you have an app store that allows you to install further
Apple
apps
Store's fucked.
the 27th of December. This octopus of fingers is far-reaching, more reaching than we can even talk about tonight. And we don't hear about it on corporate media. Why? Because they're fucking useless and they're being paid to not tell us the truth. Why will they say they're not telling us? Because I have seen one report, it's because it's not legislation. It's gone through the bureaucracy of the e-commissioner's department. It hasn't gone through the Senate. It hasn't gone through that place in Canberra. So this is extraordinary because it essentially means that not only will all of our searches be restricted and censored if you choose to use it in a logged out state, if you choose to engage and operate with Google services, and there are many of them, so far reaching that we couldn't even name them tonight, you will be required to what? Engage in the digital prison that is being built around us. So that's the crux of it, basically. And people need to realise that the under 16-year-old social media ban, as disgusting and as insidious as it is, that is the sacrificial bill that they want everybody to pay attention to. And by the way, when that was passed in November of 2024, it was over for Australia. It was over. We are the digital prison. And so moving forward, if you're about to go and buy Christmas gifts, for heaven forbid, do not buy a Chromebook, don't buy an Apple device. Make sure you do your own research, because we can't tell you what to do right now, but for God's sake, Google and the Australian government have no qualms in making sure that we have no anonymity, we have no privacy, and they want to know what you're doing it, when you're doing it, how you're doing it, how long you're doing for it. And when the social credit score system comes in, you're going to be penalised. So be careful, people, and plan for the real ban. The real ban. That's it.
Well, I could see it all coming too.
Pixel 9.
Yeah, you idiot. I said to Tom too, I'm like, now you get about to get a new phone. Now's your opportunity. Get something that, and he's like, fuck it, I'm just getting a Google Pixel.
Yeah, because because I went through fucking hell for 3 weeks.
Oh,
First
bro.
fucking, the Google Pixel 8A, fucking the taxi driver took it. Then I went and got the Google Pixel 6. I was going to get a Nokia. I was thinking like one of those fucking bricks, because I know that, there's fuck all censorship and they're not tracking you. The problem is I need all my contacts. I needed the apps to log into work. And I just went...
Go the old way. Tom, get an address book. I know it's tedious. It's doing my head in, but I'm writing everything down. I'm literally writing phone numbers, email addresses, because when I do the change and it's taking me, and because I haven't had the fucking internet, these cunts, excuse my potty mouth, I'm so sorry.
It's already on the 27th. Get used to it.
It's taking me so long to record this stuff, Tom, but we have to do it. We have to go back to pencil, paper, writing it all down if we want to keep in contact, because they're coming.
Yeah.
All right. Let's I just want to do a little callback to the onion eater. Because I forgot that I actually had, so we'll do a palate cleanser. I forgot that I had this sitting there waiting. But you guys have all seen old Jean-Claude Van Damme movies back in the day, Bloodsport.
Oh, yeah. Loved it.
So this is Jean-Claude Van Damme cutting onions.
Oh, yes. So he throws his sandals.
This is Tony Abbott. I'm watching Bloodsport tonight.
The glass wraps.
Yeah, dude, the glue and glass, brutal. Do you remember Hot Shots with Charlie Sheen, and he dipped it in gummy bears and fucking sprinkles and shit?
I've never watched Hot Shots. Never.
Oh, you've never seen Hot Shots?
I have to. And same with Loaded Weapon. I still have not watched that.
Naked Gun. Where are you gone?
Oh, where am I?
There you go. You went on to the 3.
Yeah.
All right, guys. It's what's the time? It's been an hour and what? Intro.
6 minutes late.
Intro? That's a little bit fucking early.
It's an hour and 24 minutes. So Let's just do intro, and then we'll
Yeah,
go
that's
from
good,
there. I don't even remember what I did. I was on fucking autopilot when I made this, so I don't even remember.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this world? What have they done to us? What did they do to us?
You know how much I'm going to do with the deficit this year? You know how much I'm going to do with the deficit this year? I'm going to do with the deficit this year? How much I'm going to do with the deficit? 1,500,000,000. You know how much I'm going to do with the deficit this year? I'm going to do with the deficit this year? How much I'm going to do with the deficit? How much I'm going to do with the deficit this year? I'm going to do with the deficit this year? How much I'm going to do with the deficit this year? How I'm going to do with the deficit this year?
Oh no!
Fuck boy.
Hey?
Fuck boy.
Fuck. The fuck is.
Fuck.
Fuck is chop. Chop.
Dumb.
Dumb fuck. Hang on a minute. This is a joke. That is a joke. Dumb fuck.
It's bullshit too.
The Matrix is a system, Neil. That system is our enemy. But when you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system, that they will fight to protect it.
The new guy, you come to try, but me then go out the door. Please don't touch my card no more UID, come honey single guy. Today say bye, tonight I go cry. Cannot fuck me then go out the door. If we continue this love, baby, we won't have resolve. You love my guy named Justin Bieber. Okay. The new guy, you come to try, but me then go out the door. Please don't touch my card no more UID, come honey single.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
And I go cry. Cannot fuck me then go out the door. If we continue this love, baby, we won't have resolve. You love my guy named Justin Bieber. So gay.
Right on.
That's my new ringtone for sure.
Yeah, how good.
How the fuck did you find
Fuck
that?
me, then go out the door.
That's up there.
Gold.
That's up there with "Touch My Burry."
It really is.
Oh, that's one of your best ones. That is gold.
The last line of the song is
yeah.
like you love some white guy named Justin Bieber. So gay.
Oh,
yeah. Oh,
Merry Christmas, bitches.
Are you going?
Are you out? Are you?
I'm out.
10:30. It is 10:30. Yeah, I've got to get up at 4:32, but
that's all right.
4:32.
It's the last one for the year, so I'll
4:30 or 4:32.
4:30.
Okay.
4:32. 4:32. I can do 4:32. That'll give me an extra 2 minutes. But you know what?
What we're talking about. Have you got this racist? Have you got a racism?
Yes, I have. Of course, I do. So
do you want to be racist before you go?
Yeah,
we'll go for 28 minutes if Tommy put it together.
It's only 4 minutes. It's only 4 minutes.
Right, you've got 4 minutes.
All right.
Only 4 minutes of racism.
My partner's going to New Zealand tomorrow, so I'm on the promise.
Oh no. Yeah, well that's all right. It's all right. You've always got time for a bit of racism. Oh god, I can see the thumbnail already. He's
Hi,
looking
guys.
at soap. That's
Hello.
fun.
People are so rude on here, you know?
Yeah. Very.
Very rude,
Love
very
this
rude.
guy.
It gets me
What
upset.
happened?
Oh man, this guy, like I ran into him. He started saying all these racial slurs. You know, say he hates white people and all of this. He wants to kill white people. You know, it was out. I didn't even say anything to him. He just saw me and he was like, "Fuck you, you're a cracker," all this bullshit. So
Yeah, I know. I will literally. People will literally just look at me and be like, "Nigger, nigger, 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 nigger," and I'm like, "What?"
Well, I mean, you are a nigger.
Allahu Akbar.
Volkswagen, das Auto.
What I don't understand is that if it's so offensive to them, then why do they say it over and over again?
So Riley said the N-word before you did that morning.
He says it every morning. He calls me nigga. He calls the other kids nigga. He calls himself nigga all the time. Nigga this, nigga that. Nigga please. Bitch nigga. Nigga, have you lost your mind? Nigga, check that hoe. Nigga, you bullshitting. Break yourself, nigga. He says it so much I don't even notice it anymore. Last week in lunch, Riley says to a classmate, "Can a nigga borrow a French fry?" And my first thought wasn't, "Oh my God, he said the word, the N-word." It was, "Now how is a nigga gonna borrow a fry? Nigga, is you gonna give it back?"
It's the fourth day in a row that I've got this chocolate ice cream, and I love it. But I've just clocked something. Yeah, this is the ice cream. It's basically like a chocolate bar with ice cream inside it. It's mad. But look at the name.
Mad.
Yeah, it all looks innocent. You don't know what it says. But wait, let me get back to the hotel and I'll show you. Okay, can you just translate this for me, please?
Packy. It says Packy. It says Packy.
Does it?
Yeah. I can read it.
Right. Okay. I've never been violated by an ice cream before, but it tastes good.
He loves it.
Brother, Merry Christmas. They don't understand the things I want for Christmas.
Guys, it's my dad's birthday. The only N-word I call my dad is nice. Happy birthday, nigga.
What's good, bro?
Hi.
Alright. You hungry? No.
Hey, you funny, bro. Hey, you funny as hell for that.
I got something else for you, bro.
I just ate some chicken too. That's crazy.
I'm a rapist, a killer, and a thief. Welcome to Britain.
So this is like an actual poem that was introduced by white British people during the British rule in India.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, we get the idea. Okay.
Thank you, Britain, for this fucking thing.
Oh my God, that's a real.
Yeah, that's
poem.
a real poem. This was in nursery books during the British rule.
Jesus Christ.
You know why black people are taller?
Why?
Because they're Negroes.
That's actually a good one.
Hey, ladies. How you doing? Hey, ladies. Just talking. Let's go drink. Let's go have some fun. Young people.
ご注意ください。黒人も彼女を盗めます。
Brother, Merry Christmas. They don't understand the things I want for Christmas. All my brothers, Johnny, brother, Merry Christmas. Brother, Merry Christmas. They don't understand the things I want for Christmas. All my brothers, Johnny, brother, Merry Christmas. Brother, Merry Christmas.
Oh, that's funny.
Eh la la no ma no.
Hoy,
That's
hoy,
hilarious.
hoy.
All right, good night, Beer Jesus. Take care.
It's almost
See you
my
next
birthday.
year.
It's almost my birthday.
Happy New
It
Year,
is.
PJ.
When is your birthday? What are we doing for it?
I'm Jesus, fuckhead.
That got ya.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Well, I knew it, but he still got me. I knew what he was talking about, but still, I'm Jesus fuckhead.
Brilliant.
It's great. Great times. So, aside from all the craziness, Robin, with the internet and the fucking world ending, how have you been? Are you good?
Oh, yes. Look, I had a wonderful week. Where are we? What day are we today? My previous
Today's
episode
Tuesday.
of Relentless, so it would have been over a week ago with Matt Finley. We premiered and released our duet that we did together, Daddy Government, a song that we did together. That was fantastic.
Daddy
and,
Government.
yes. No better time for that song. Matt's amazing, and I'll say it once again. Matt was so patient with me because just like everybody else, I'm sure we've all had a really rough year. And if you haven't, God bless, whoever you worship. But Matt was so patient, and it turned out absolutely fantabulous. Another word I coined, just like D-tard. And I'm so proud, and just Matt is amazing. Please go along to Bandcamp, Matt Finley, and you can download it for free. It's one of the freedom songs you can, keep on your phone or wherever
Yeah,
you keep your
cool.
music. It's just, it's so great, really great. Matt's
It's
amazing.
fun, isn't it? It's fun, sort of a process, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, and is that the first time you've done that?
Yes. Trying to. I mean, I have a lot of equipment for my job. Obviously, I have my studio here and this equipment. And then I have a whole bunch of other equipment when I go out on the street and I'm recording on the street because you need different equipment for that. But when you're recording your voice and it's not speaking, you're singing, and the software and all these sorts of things, it was a really interesting process, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I wanted to be a singer when I was 11, Wayne. I did. It was just wonderful.
That's
really
that's
wonderful.
heaps good. Yeah.
Yep.
When are we going to get a covers album?
We should all
Sure.
do one together.
Yeah. Surely, how's your Marilyn Manson? Can you do a good Marilyn Manson?
Some of them I can, others no. Manson has a very particular voice.
He does. It's very hard to emulate. I can get his growls and rhythms, but I can't obviously emulate. He's got a very particular sound to his voice that I've never been able to do. But I love singing along with. I used to sing The Nobodies, was my warm up song before I went on stage.
Great,
because it's got a pitched scream in it. So he's like, "We are the nobodies," but it's very, you talk and scream at the same time, and it used to be able to warm me up for a show. So I'd sing the whole song before I got on stage every night.
Can I just read
good.
this out from Clark? Most of you must remember this, and good point. Same. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, used to catch a nigger by the toe. That didn't mean anything to us at the time. Yeah, when you're a kid.
Yeah,
Fuck,
brutal,
it's so racist now, isn't it?
Is it though?
I don't.
Sorry?
Yeah, because they changed it at a certain point. I remember at some point, it got changed to Tigger.
Did it?
Catch a Tigger by the toe.
Like from Winnie the Pooh.
Or the tail. Yeah, like Tigger.
Hmm.
Yeah. And obviously because everybody was used to that word, they were changing the rhyme of it instead of the word. It's like the other day I dropped a hammer on my toe and my whole toe blew up because I was an idiot wearing no shoes and the hammer fell out of the back of the toolbox and it was a big framing hammer. And as it fell, I just remember thinking in my head, this all happened while it was in midair. I thought, move your fucking foot out of the way quick, it'll hit. And I moved it to exactly where it hit. It's like I tried to get it there, and all I had to do was lift it off the ground, and it would have hit my toe, but not done anything. It would have hurt a bit. But obviously, I've still got my foot on the ground, so when the hammer hit my toe, it just exploded out the bottom, and it just fucked my toe up. So anyway... naturally, I let go a few big F words. Fuck, fucking cunt, all sorts. Anyway, and who was sitting right behind me? My 2-year-old. And bandaged up the toe. And then she looks down at my toe and goes, fuck. And I went, oh, no. And then the neighbors were there because they heard me. And she's telling them, fuck. And I was like, oh, my missus wasn't home at the time, and I was like, I was already like, the roasting from her was going to be worse than the toe. So I started saying things that rhymed. Fire truck. That's a duck. I'm out of luck. Please don't say fuck. Anyway, she forgot it because I rhymed it enough that she forgot the word. Thank God. Lesson to Wano. Shut your mouth. Anyway, the point is, John Alfred, the old Queensland safety boots. What's that? Sorry.
It's better than nigger.
That's true. It's so much better than that. Oh, imagine if I started yelling that out after the hammer hit my toe for no reason.
You probably have the cops around.
I want to go back to the Bondi shooting.
Of course you do.
Because, and you would have seen it on my Facebook. Usually I've got a personal one and I've got the conspiracy fact checker one. I try and keep them separate, but then I forget sometimes which one I'm on. And I actually didn't realize I posted this on it, which was by a lot of people taken, I guess, as being misogynist.
Oh, God, really?
Yeah, but the point I was trying to make is it's diversity again. And a lot of people, one of the people in it, actually, you know what? I don't really want to show his name. He's actually a very well-known film director. And he said, I'm sorry, Tom, but now we need unity and not, so we need unity. We don't need this.
No.
We don't.
How about
Yeah.
have cops that actually do their job, whether they've got a vajayjay, a vagina, or a penis, and fucking shoot these cunts? Hey, how about we have that?
Yeah. So there's a girl that used to work with me. Good looking bird, Regina, if you're watching. And she got in some big blues with me back in the day, and she called it out. She just said, that is bullshit. There is no presence there. Because if you're looking at that right now, so I'm going to bring it up, and this is my point. Bondi, here we go. Because people said, well, they're not shooting at the shooters because they're getting people away from the danger. Okay. No, I get that. Okay, so maybe they're the ones that are getting people away from the danger. All right, let's just assume that is the case. So let's blow up because they go, you haven't seen the whole story. Well, the problem is I did see the whole story, and my background in security tells me that these guys do not have a fucking presence. Look at the guy walking behind her. She doesn't realize there's a guy behind her. When I'm working security, I'm always like, who the fuck's behind me? Has someone got my back? Is there a big Polish fucking bouncer that I know that's behind my back? Is there a fucking Russian guy that fucking is 6'3", where I feel safe? But look at the two in front. They're just going, what the fuck are these guys on about? Do you know what I mean? So I am not actually saying
that guy with the towel looks like he doesn't give a fuck. He looks as if there's not even been any shooting going on. He looks like he's on his way down to the bloody.
So what I'm saying
tub.
is, these women have not been trained in conflict management. They have not, and fair enough. They, it's not very common in Australia, but they have not been in a situation like this or anything near it, because the two guys in front don't give a fuck. The guy behind is just like, what the fuck are these guys on about? These two girls, these two women look like they're panicking. They look like they're panicking to me in that one photo shot. I could be mistaken. It could be out of context. You don't see the whole, there's no video. It's just a photo. But that comes off. There is no presence.
Their body language shows that they don't give a fuck what she's talking about. They're so casual that it doesn't even seem like it's part of the shooting.
Well, I think they look panicked to me. They don't, but the
girls,
guys, the
two guys don't
panic. The guys don't.
Girls,
they're like,
girls
what the fuck are they on about? But you need a presence in security, and these guys are cops. Obviously, it says in the initial, it's some guy in America posted, and he said, "Oh, they're unarmed." I very much doubt that cops are unarmed at any time. Yeah. All right. So I've got to delete something. So I'll remove that. But
Keanu Reeves.
So he says here that they're unarmed, but they're not.
No cops unarmed. They've always got something. And if they were, what the fuck are they doing there? I've heard stories that I haven't been able to verify where they were freaked out, where one of the chicks froze and couldn't move, like she couldn't. And I've seen articles and eyewitness accounts where some of the people that were being shot at were saying that they just sort of sat there and did fuck all and hid behind cars and did nothing for 20, 30 minutes while they were all being shot at. Now, I understand too, if you're under heavy fire from a bad position, what's standing up and getting shot in the fucking head gonna do?
Yeah, correct.
But
can I just put 2 cents worth in there? And obviously, I'm a lady from the bush, but I have friends that are people, and the one thing that
are you sure they're people?
Who knows? The one thing they always say to me, and that I have lived experience as well, is that, can you pop that photo up again, Tom? Because I think it will really reiterate what I'm about to say. And this is from
which photo?
People that I
which one? The one with
the guys.
Keanu Reeves.
Reeves with the guy walking past behind a casual.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
Not that one. The other one.
No.
Yeah.
Why is that coming up?
That one.
Something happened. Oh, that one.
Yeah. Okay. So the one thing that I know, Tom, and you do have a very well-rounded experience in your job as well, and you can either dispute or verify what I say, is that in any kind of circumstance, and this is a high-pressure situation, right, Tom?
Yeah.
But if you are, and you're talking about these women are not trained, and I would agree with you there. Even in a non-pressurized situation, for people that are trained, the level that you're talking about, Tom, which I think is necessary for our police force, even in an everyday situation, not high pressure, you never have the opportunity. You always make sure you place yourself where no one can come around the back of you.
Correct.
That is, I would purport, is one of the 101 basic course.
I know guys that won't sit in a fucking restaurant with their back to anything other than a wall, and they have to be facing the exit. And I know people who are like, I just want
I'll
to sit on
tell you
that
now,
table.
especially when I quit security, probably it took me 2 years because you do that.
Right.
Because you're looking for people that want revenge for something. So
And look at
you
this
would
lady here.
fucking go in the
that-
corner and
No
You're thinking
idea.
about who's attacked from behind. I know people that back their car into every car spot ever. They always back in so that they can drive out quickly. It's something that some people do.
Yep. And you never let anybody get behind you. You always make sure
Yep.
you have full vision, and you never let anybody get behind you, and you know where your exit points are. Obviously, this is different when we talk about exit points. But, I
Of
mean,
course.
you've just talked – I mean, we have in the comments, Keanu Reeves is rocking up behind this lady with her hands in the air. I mean, this is embarrassing. This is the Australian police force that we're talking about. I mean, I understand it's a really high pressurised situation, but, Tom, it goes to your point. Do we really have trained individuals and not DEI hires? And let's not forget about the mass exodus of police officers all around Australia after the COVID mandates. They're just fucking bringing anyone in. And by the way, the police don't have any height restrictions anymore, nor weight restrictions. The fitness shit has gone all out the window. You think they're training these people? I mean, this is completely
No.
I mean, it's embarrassing. And this
Yes, it is.
risks the Australian safety.
And listen, I want to preface something too. This isn't just because they're chicks; it's because you can tell that they're not trained enough.
Yep.
Enough, maybe. That's not as much on them as it's on the Australian police force and the standards. And that's not to say that these girls couldn't be at that level with the right training. It ain't just because they're girls. I'm not sitting here shitting on them because they're girls having a crack. I'm actually shitting on the fucking force for letting these girls out without giving them what I would think is pretty stock standard training. It should be training like that. Now, someone said in the comments a little bit earlier, I just really want to quickly find it. Anna Costa said here, hate seeing women denigrated for being in a male-dominant role, cops, football, blah, blah, blah. Haven't seen the footage. If this was a male cop that froze, would they be copping the same flack? I say they would cop way more. They would cop way more. I think that they're getting off lightly. But once again, it's not a personal attack on these girls. They were there trying to do something. I think the big takeaway here too is that this photo in particular isn't during the shooting. It's them. But what Tom is trying to make his point is that even in this photo where they're supposed to be controlling the situation, people are quite flippantly wandering past and they're not obviously in control of much at all. It doesn't need to be during the shooting because all of that stuff could be hearsay and unverified. But what we can see here is people trying to control a situation and very, very easily seen body language. They're not in control of anything, including themselves. They need more training.
And I'd also like to add as well, I'm not shitting on these women in particular. I'm not having a go at women, even though I think that's just not that conversation. But and shit is the matter of the fact is that whether people want to admit it or not, we have a problem with forces that are there to protect Australians, and we all know that it carried on for much longer than it should have.
Yep.
And it's not picking on that lady or that lady. It's a demonstration of training, no people, everyone's leaving, something has to give. And what gave? People's lives.
Yeah, that's correct.
And it's not just
Yeah.
down to the police either. People don't come after me after that. But, you know, it's all these things. I mean, come on. We have to. We all have to be accountable in every regard, because Australia has been taken down every which way we look. And whether
Yep.
it's we're looking at how forces conduct themselves, whether it's with
Correct.
parliamentarians and how they conduct themselves, whether it's unelected bureaucrats and who they are listening to and being paid by lobbyists, it's by how the corporate media convinces the public of a particular narrative. We are being taken down. Australia is being taken down every which way we look, and we have to question it. We have to say it, and if nobody says it, then nothing changes. So we have to do it.
And to add to that,
I'm on mute. No, I'm not on
what?
mute. You can hear me?
Yes. So to
Yeah,
add
someone
to
said
that,
I'm on mute, but no.
Labor, the Labor Party has dog whistled to the anti-Jewish racist cult for 2 or 3 years, and now we're surprised that this sort of thing is happening. And the problem is, we need right now and moving into the future, there's going to be a lot more of this happening. And so we need trained police more than ever, because this sort of thing, I don't want to say that it's going to be commonplace, but if we continue the road we are and Albanese continues what he is doing, then it will be, because they're paying. We've got evidence they've been paying these guys that have been calling for jihads on Jewish people. They've been saying things that normal people would get fucking shut down, deported, or sent to prison for, and they're paying them for it. So if that continues, then get ready to see a lot more of this. And the police force is going to have to play catch up, something chronic, and they're going to have to get ready to start responding. Is that maybe why our illustrious Prime Minister Albanese is so quick to jump on more gun laws? Because he knows that he's not going to stop doing what he's doing, and what he has been doing is going to call forth a lot more of this shit, and he's now freaking out and trying to take fucking guns away from everybody because he knows a lot more of this shit's coming. That's what I really think. And he's also trying to divert the attention away from what he's been doing and saying in the media. Now, I'm not some massive pro fucking Jewish Zionist either. I don't like any of this fucking infighting, and I think our country can do without all of it. They can all fuck off, or they can all get along. Get along or fuck off. We don't need it here. We're not Palestine. Fuck off.
There's a person I won't mention, but he basically, and I wasn't even going to fucking say it, but I've had a few drinks, and he basically said, he goes, they should get all the Jews and all the Arabs, fucking put them all in the fucking desert, give them all a fucking gun each, and let them sort it out.
Yeah, well,
just fucking have what is it? Squid Games.
Squid Games. Look, well, that's kind of what they're doing in Palestine.
We haven't been shut down. We might be getting shut down now.
Anyway, look, we got back into it.
I'll reel it back about the guns.
Yep.
And all of these groups of people around the world. I mean, we all know that this has all been devised thousands of years ago. But I just want to send a special message out to all of the eastern states people, not in this audience, and all of the people I'm talking to right now aren't fucking watching. But hello, this message is for you anyway. If you've been paying attention to the gun laws, the new gun laws and restrictions in Western Australia over the past 12 months, the 5, 6, 7, 8 officers that go into West Australian law-abiding gun owners' homes without a warrant to remove their guns because they don't like the West Australian Police, the WAPOL, don't like, after these new laws, after the new restrictions were introduced over the past 12 months, the Petri dish of Australia in WA, these 5, 6, 7 officers come into people's houses without warrants with a piece of paper that says, we have been monitoring your social media interactions, your social media posts, and it seems that you identify with sovereign citizen ideology. So we deem that you are no longer able to hold your firearms as you have done previously. And so they remove them from their home. Australia, wake up. WA has always been the petri dish. This has been going on here for the past 12 months. Numerous people over here have been reporting on it, and everybody over there in the eastern states, not talking to people in the audience, obviously everybody else who's just brainless isn't fucking watching. What's going to happen is it actually has nothing to do with your guns. Albanese, just like John Howard did all those decades ago with Tasmania, isn't removing your guns because he cares about Australia. Australia was disarmed decades ago. This is about criminalising your words and your thoughts. They come to your home. If they don't like what you think, what you articulate, what you post, they're going to come to your home without a warrant and criminalise you and what? Put you in prison. It's not about your guns. It's about your thoughts and your words. So wake up. It's already happened in WA. Get a grip.
Well, and I'll add to that as well. Albanese. So you know what it's like when you have been a part of something like that for 12 months. It's in the front of your head. I'm talking about the politicians that are involved in it, and Albanese is one of the major ones, obviously, being the PM. Is it any wonder that when he does his press conferences in the last few days and he's talking about gun control, the first thing he's been saying is right-wing extremists and not
That's what pissed me off.
and not Islamic extremists. So why is he saying right-wing extremists? And he's like, we got to just get these right-wing extremists. I think that he's had it in the front of his head doing it for so long that is the part of the plan was when something blows up. I don't particularly believe, unless I see evidence of it, that they orchestrate shit like this. But I think that they set it up and look the other way when something happens. That's why they're funding these motherfuckers with $27 million. That's fucking out of control. And when it does happen, they've got a little manila folder that they pull out and they go, and it says at the top, open in case of shooting. And they go, right, here we go. Never waste a good tragedy. And now we can go with part B of our Disarm the Nation plan that we've been running and operating for the last X amount of years. And when you are in the middle of all of that, and then you jump up in front of a TV and you're as dumb as fuck like Albanese is, you're going to start saying things like right-wing extremists instead of Islamic extremists because you've got it on the front of your fucking head. That's how you are, and that's how you want to spin it.
Yep. I just want to quickly, I know Batty's here right now. Sorry, I gave it away. I just want to comment to Costa's comment. Australia is governed by external fucking powers. You are 100% right. And all of the puppets are so embarrassing. They're so embarrassing, and the propaganda machine is so embarrassing. And all of those external powers who don't have the testicular fortitude to show their faces are the most disgusting creatures ever known to existence. I'm going to have a wee. Batty, I'll be back. Love you guys.
Bring us back something.
No worries.
Right on.
Just make sure you turn your microphone off when you have the wee.
No light.
Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle.
Who did that? That was fucking Michael did that, didn't he? He went
No,
for
I
a
did it.
piss.
I did it. I did it. I had Dr. Andrew
You
Catalini,
idiot.
and I had him on the podcast. No, you know what? It wasn't me. It was actually him. He did it.
Oh.
He did it, and I was still chatting. He went off to the toilet, and he must have had the microphone on him. So really
And he
good
went for a
fucking
massive
interview.
tinkle.
Yeah, really good interview.
Did
by
you
the
mute
way.
him or did you let the tinkle happen?
I let the tinkle happen. I fucking didn't know what I was doing back
You're
at
a
the
gun
time.
of a bloke.
I think that was episode fucking 17 or 20 or
Holy
30, whatever.
shit.
We don't even know what we're doing nowadays. So
No. Buddy, it's good to see you, mate.
Likewise,
how
my
you
friend.
going, man? I didn't even know you were coming on. Nobody tells me
I
anything.
didn't know until
I'm
I
just
decided,
producing.
fuck it, I can access this. I can jump in and say g'day. Why not?
And I knew
Oh, so
that
you've
that's
got
what
access
happened,
to this.
and I love it. Yeah, dude.
Especially when, I've typed in, Albo's been focusing on the right wing. As soon as Tom's brought that up and you said it at the same time, I'm like, that's a sign. I have to come in and say g'day.
Yeah, you got to come on, bro.
When planets align like that, you got to listen.
Got to.
Welcome. But you bang on. You bang on, man. Like, that's the thing, and I can't help but feel he's got to focus on the right wing because he knows everybody on that side of politics is gunning for him now.
Yep.
And you can see it, like he is so heavily under fire. I'd be surprised if he's still prime minister within a month.
Oh, it's not looking good for him.
He's gone. He's gone.
I think he fucked up with the right wing extremists.
Yep. A lot of things.
We're all sick of it because we're all getting branded. And
yeah,
I noticed on X, Tommy Robinson has posted about that comment.
Mm-hmm.
There's the other one. There's a bunch of I'm trying to remember his name, but there's a bunch of American influencers as well that have.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The world's watching right now. The world was already watching
now. Yeah.
The world was already watching because of the under-16s ban, and then this big, huge shooting, which is the first one in Australia. And Americans are always looking for something like this because Australia gets used in conversations against Americans that want for their amendment rights to bear arms. Australia is always that one that pops up. Well, Australia got rid of their guns and they haven't had any problems, which is a load of shit. We have gun violence every day of the week in all the medias. Every single day there was shootings here in Cairns not that long ago.
Yeah. Oh, really?
There were shootings in Townsville not that long ago. It happened.
Oh my God, Mark! Don't even fucking say that. The word getting around is Dan Anderson going to replace Albo's PM.
God.
I'm going to have fucking nightmares now. And your hat is coming.
Fuck.
Your cap is coming. Sorry, Mark.
But
don't give him ideas, man. Don't give him ideas.
But fuck, I don't know where I was going anymore with that.
Hey, can I go back?
Anyway,
to we were talking about. Obviously, I was being a misogynist and bagging the female women that
as opposed to the male women,
the female cops. Have you got any thoughts on that, Baddy?
Yeah.
Oh, look, what are your thoughts on that?
Oh, honestly, I the first thing I thought when I seen like that video you guys brought up with the red circle where the copper looked like she really didn't want to go, and I thought to myself, well, who does want to go charging in to an unknown situation where bullets are flying? I mean, the coppers should be armed. As far as I understand, it's part of their uniform. They do, coppers don't have a gun license the same way.
I'm pretty sure they're armed.
Yeah, they're always armed. It's part of their uniform is to have a weapon on them.
That post, it's a guy from America. He posted it, and I reposted it, and it says that these unarmed cops, but they're not. They're 100% armed.
Australian cops are armed. It's the UK cops that aren't armed.
Yeah.
And that's imagine that. Imagine that. Would you be a cop if you weren't armed? Fuck that.
Man, I've been
Not
on
here, not there.
police ride-alongs and things like that as part of the media. One of the things, one of the places we went to was obviously the cop station to start with before we went on the ride-along, and they showed us that they've got fully automatic weapons. And they're like, look, it's in the lockbox, and, we take it along with us, and, we've never had to use it, and hopefully we don't, but we have it in case it's needed, So the coppers are definitely well armed, and they have the ability to deal with these sorts of things. But, obviously something like this doesn't happen every day. Most of them are probably just dealing with drunks and dickheads, and dare I say it, handing out fines like lollies.
Yep, KPIs.
Yeah. So I don't say I blame anyone for not wanting to charge into that particular situation.
Well, you
and
shouldn't.
Again,
You should
how much
not.
training do police officers get? I believe it's somewhere in the vicinity of 8 to 12 weeks, which to me doesn't seem like a great deal of training, particularly considering, as we discussed,
3 months. It's 3
months
at a police academy,
which is 12 weeks.
So they stay at a police academy. I believe it's 3 months because a mate of mine did it, and from memory, he did 3 months.
Yeah.
So, but
we're still in that. Yeah,
I believe that was quite a few years ago, and now they have been pushing them through quicker.
Yeah.
So there's your 8 to 12 weeks.
Them offering out visas to people overseas, as long as you can speak English and you've got a policing background of some sort, come to Australia. They're that desperate for cops because
there's a fucking commercial out of these Indian guys, an Indian female and an Indian man copper, Australian coppers that are Indian, that are advertising for Indians to come and work in Australia. And they're talking in Indian. I'll have to find it, but I've got it somewhere.
I was driving back through Cardwell down from Cairns in the truck one day, and I seen a guy with a full-blown turban standing there with a little speed gun in the middle of the medium strip there, ready to hand out fines like lollies. I'm like, okay, cool. So straight off the boat, robbing Australians straight away. Awesome, thanks. I suppose at least he's working, I guess, from a certain point of view. But
true.
It's not the kind of job you want to see him doing, really, is it?
Unless he pulls you over and he's like, "Can you buy me a gift card? Apple gift card."
Does that fine come with a kebab? Like, I don't know.
I copped a lot of shit for posting that actual photo. Well, it was a repost from some guy in America saying these female coppers are unarmed, which was untrue, whatever. But usually I repost that on my conspiracy fact checker page. So obviously I didn't realize I'm on my personal page where I try to not do that sort of shit. So one of the comments I had, and I sort of get it, it says, very simplistic summary of a tragic and devastating event. We send our sympathies to all who are without their family members today and grieving. Look a little closer at the police action in the day and honour the victims. All right. So therefore, I am now going to what do we got? There's
Play
probably
a
about
montage.
No, it's 4 minutes of the ending when they actually got shot, and then the cops. So therefore, just want to make it plain and simple that I am not being a misogynist, because I'm having a go at the male coppers as well. They fucking had no fucking control of the situation. So let's have a look at this. Let's see, hopefully.
Any second now.
Oh, is that coming up?
It's coming.
Nope.
It's coming.
Yeah, you got to add the stage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we will. We'll have some laughs up soon.
I had a bunch of crap jokes ready to go.
So what's going on here?
So
Right,
they're
old
shot.
farm boy.
They're down. They're both down on the ground. Most of you guys have seen this. How's
old mate just walked straight up
yes.
there? He's there like normal people are up there way before the cops are.
Yeah. And now there's a guy. Look at that. He got shot at too by the cops. This guy is checking, and it's fair enough. You're a fucking dumb fuck. Why the fuck are you going up on there? All right? It's like, no, I'm not one of the fucking terrorists. So he's getting attacked now by people who believe he's part of it.
Oh, cunt. Poor fucking dude.
Why are you
He's
fucking
like,
going up in the... Yeah.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Look how...
Yeah. So the cops are fucking putting him down on the ground now as well. See that?
That's when old mate runs up and stomps on that dude's head too. You remember that?
Yeah, so I'm not sure if he stomps actually on...
But I mean, look at that.
Or
the control in that situation there is zero.
Zero.
They have they have the guns. They are the enforcement.
Right. So now you've got one. Now you've got. Look, the cop.
That's him doing the stomp right now. See, he ran in there with his
off.
shirt, stomped him.
He just picked
See, the
up that gun
copper.
behind
There
him,
should be
really.
someone at the bridge right now.
She
walks
fucking
off.
did a runner.
She just walked off.
Did
with
she
a
though?
rifle.
I guess so.
Well, she should be securing
was she taking
the bridge, mate.
Was she taking
I don't
his
know.
weapon away? Was she
I don't
removing it
know.
from the scene?
You should still be at the bridge, right? So now they push them back. They're pushing them back, which is what they should be doing. Cool. They now have the bridge secured. Now he walks the fuck off. They both walk the fuck off. What the fuck is that? What is going on here?
And are there still people up on top of the
It's
bridge?
still, and they're like, why have the cops just walked off? This is, it's
extremely unprofessional.
Huge security breach. You have to stay at your post.
Well, they're the bodies.
They're the body. Now one of them's back there. Get off the bridge. Get off the bridge. Okay. Now we've got another guy. Mate, you've got to have two in the middle there. Now he fucks off, goes back to it. It is fucking security.
And not to mention
Nightmare.
contamination of the
Fucking
crime
terrible.
scene.
This is not security, man. Look, now there's one. Could be two up. Two up. So you've got one security guy there now. Right, okay. Look at him. He's trying. Look, he's
That's when he goes back to stomp on the dude
breached
again.
it. Right. Now, have a look at the woman that is now coming out of the police car. I believe, from what I've heard, she's the one who has a meltdown and has a panic. Look at this. The whole bridge is unsecured. It's fucking unsecured, man.
He pushed her
Those
to
two
get out of
cops
the car.
right at the start should have stayed there non-stop. Look at this. It is just...
She's having a
fucking
full-on panic
deadly.
attack, isn't she?
There you go. Look, she's having a panic attack, and the copper now has to fucking deal with looking after his partner and babysitting her in a fucking massive
Situation.
Yes. Right?
You know what
Look,
frustrates me the
yeah,
most about this?
the bridge is still unsecure. Where the fuck are two? You need at least two cops stopping. Look, and instead of that copper, they all want to be part of the action. Mate, it is fucking untrained.
They're just running around doing nothing. Like they're all just running around. Yeah, it's very
So someone has to
unprofessional.
be held accountable, in my opinion, because that is fucking terrible fucking security. When we're fucking working at a festival or whatever, you need to stay at your position. You need to take, if you're taking someone out, there's two of you taking them out. It's just fucking all over the place. These are untrained guys that are basically, I'm going to just fucking call it out.
They're just beachcombers, man. They're just beachcombers and
they're revenue
and
raisers. They're revenue raisers, and now all at once they have been caught in a
real situation.
They have to be cops, and they're not cops. They are not cops. They are not. The detective that fucking shot the guy at the younger guy at the end, he looks like he knows what he's doing, but overall, fucking huge fucking failure. If you watch that and fucking analyze it like we just did, and we just did that one time.
Hopefully they use footage like that as
terrible.
training in the future, man. Because
it's a failure
that's a good a good way to show what not to do.
Yeah.
Can I just pop 2 cents worth in there? Because we saw towards the latter part of that footage of a gentleman running on the bridge to, give him what for, and, police.
And he stopped the guy.
Any red-blooded man, or woman for that fact, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
I would have
whatever.
done it.
Right.
Wants to get
what
in.
does that say about the cops? I mean, it could be a multitude of things. I'll suggest 2. One of them, complete lack of training. 3, complete lack of courage. The other one is forget your cop duties. How about you dig in like that fella did and go, hey, let's get in there like any red-blooded Australian would do, and get up there and do my stuff. I mean, and let's not forget, how many times have we seen, videos, FTP, film the police and all these sorts of things in Australia, and the amount of times I've seen, and it's not just isolated to Australia but around the world, where we have people that comment, don't our police officers look like they're 12 years old? Yes, because they just come out of the academy. Why is that? Because they're leaving the force in droves, and that all they're left with is 17, 18,
Fresh
19,
recruits.
20-year-olds that not only have no life experience, have no actual real training, and probably because of the generation they've come through. And if you look through history, how things go through cycles, the generation after 9/11 are combative. And then the generation following that are wanting to hug everybody and not be combative. And those are the young people that are now in the police force. People can have a go at me, but if you go and look at history, that's what's happened. But where's that red blood fighting force? I'm wondering.
Well, they're gone. They're gone.
Replaced by left ideology.
Lefty,
anyway,
wokey ideology. Yeah.
Let's palate cleanse. Because we can go on all night. Now, do you want a racism, or do you want a boobies, or do you want a slightly different racism?
I want boobies.
I was thinking the same thing, Tom.
Well, this is actually appropriate.
Come look at this.
What do men really do on Instagram?
Look at titties?
Because I fail to understand.
What part of look at titties you don't understand?
As a man, why do you have an Instagram account?
Because there's a lot of titties on there. It's a variety of titties. Big titties, little titties, medium-sized titties, white titties, black titties, Indian titties, Mexican titties, cute little Chinese titties.
Some of you don't post nothing.
Because we busy looking at titties. That's all we want is titties down our news feed. We want to see the nipple print. Goddamn titty earrings is a plus. Sometimes a little cleavage is all a nigga need. If I could see a titty right now, I'd stop making this video. Shit, I got to concentrate. And don't be questioning us, asking why we on there. You need to be asking why so many titties on this motherfucker. Ask the titty, not the titter.
That's the titty, not the titter.
The tough titties.
Oh, he knew what was up, and that is why. That was the point of Instagram, was it?
Yeah, titties. Hey, just a quick one, because I've been talking to a friend of mine, Reggie, who's gorgeous woman. But she used to work. Actually, I won't say it. She used to work in Fitzroy at a bar near me, and we punched on with some Sudanese guys. There was like, I don't know, six of us, and there was 30 of them, 20 at least. And that's when I got a bottle in the side of the head. I've still got glass in there from 16, 17, 20 years ago.
Yep.
And she said the same thing. Those police women did not have any presence. But she actually said, in defense of them, she's been talking to a copper who's been 12 years in the game, and they are taught to de-escalate and not. So they are basically asked, they're told to
They've got a
ask,
different job.
Have you got a mental health problem, even when they've got a gun, basically? Like, make sure. So these women that might have been cowering, or one of them that we've seen, she might have been cowering behind a car, which I would have been, because it's a fucking, you're probably not cowering because you're fucking hiding behind something because you're fucking getting shot at. So I don't want to pass judgment. You know, everyone's going,
You are passing judgment.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
just
I am a
pass it,
little.
man.
I am a little bit.
Pass the
But
judgment.
I want to actually put it into perspective as well, that these female cops, and not just female cops, male cops, all in general, they're being taught to de-escalate when now they're put into a grave situation where there is a terrorist attack, and they have been trained to de-escalate when they should just be fucking firing back.
De-escalation is important, and I think that it's necessary in the day to day. You would agree, being security, that de-escalation is always better at a nightclub. De-escalating, come on, mate, fucking chill out. But you also need to know how to handle a situation when de-escalation isn't an option. And I did conflict resolution training when I was working with Centrelink, funnily enough. And the one thing that I learned out of that conflict resolution course was that some people, when they come in at a certain level, and this is just argument levels, Tom's fucking had enough.
It's like the third drop, isn't it?
When they're at a certain level, there is no de-escalation until they've had their say, and you let them talk to a point where they de-escalate themselves. And sometimes that's not possible. Now, if there are people with guns, de-escalation isn't a fucking option.
Bullets, then it's probably not. Yeah,
if they're standing around with a gun, having a chat, going, "I'm about to use this," yes, de-escalation maybe. When they've already shot fucking 40 minutes worth of rounds and 16 people are laying on the ground dead, de-escalation time is done. That is escalation time.
Well, I guess it's like we'll just sit here in the cop car when they run out of ammo. With this situation is de-escalated, we'll be right now. We can go in and solve this problem.
Well, that's what they're saying. That's what the guys that were being shot at are saying that it felt like. I've seen interviews with them saying it felt like the cops were sitting around waiting for these guys to stop. That's
can we
fucking
just
scary.
talk about the people that are employed to protect and serve Australians? I mean, if this isn't any circumstance where the people that we employ to protect and serve should protect and serve, I don't know what is. I agree totally with what you're saying, Wayne, and everybody else. But I mean, this is the ultimate situation where, I mean, I don't care if you're trained. I mean, I'm just a lady from the bush. But I tell you what, if I was a police officer, just out, I've considered it. I considered it when I was young, many, many moons ago, to join the police force. You bet your bottom dollar I'd be shooting those fucking bastards. I mean, come on. I mean, we're talking about people who are employed to protect and serve. Protect and serve. End of story. That's their job description.
I just thought of an interesting skit. You can almost see it. Like two coppers sitting in the car. Like there's Muslim shooting Jews out there. Yeah, are you Jewish? Nah. You Muslim? Nah. I'm Catholic. Oh, I'm Christian. No, doesn't concern us, does it? Guess not.
Eating a pie. Eating a meat pie.
Donut. It's gonna be a donut.
Yeah, donut.
Yep.
Well, look, I think we got to put it to bed. It's dominated most of our show, and I think we're all on the same. We're all on the same page, though. And I think at the end of the day, the Prime Minister's fucking up, and I think he'll pay the price. I think enough people have seen him fuck up, and he will pay the price. Yes.
Yep. Yeah, because
and I think the cops need more training, and they fucked up. And
we looked fucking stupid.
I just think
we're embarrassing. Australia has fallen.
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And you know what? I don't care about Sky Jews and Sky Spews and everybody. Pauline Hanson out there. Did you not notice that Rebel News was right there shoving the mic in her face with those flowers? I mean, give me a fucking break, Abby. By the way, Australia has fallen. This is a bunch of bullshit. And if anybody can't see that, you've got fucking rocks in your head. What you need to be doing is paying attention to what you've got around you, how you're going to protect your family, and make sure as shit that when anybody around you wants to threaten your family, you take them down. My conspiracy, allegedly. That's it. Fucking cunt.
Well, for all the metalheads out there, it's Megadeth's Holy Wars all over, really. You know, it's when do the Holy Wars end? Actually, really funny, or I don't know about funny, but a strange coincidence. I on my Friday show, I got to a point where I was having one of my rambling rants because I never do that, and I actually started saying, "So what happened to all the fucking Islamic terrorists? Where did they all fucking go?" And then all of a sudden, I've seen this shit happen. Oh, fuck, I spoke too soon.
Yeah, they were just gearing up.
They're just waiting for me to say that.
Yeah, they were. That's what they needed.
Because you go back to that 90s period, it was like nearly every movie was something to do with a bloody extremist taking over a plane or something.
Especially after 2001. 9/11. Fuck, man. Every movie was...
like True Lies. What was that like? 96
True Lies.
Oh yeah, that's because of the war in Kuwait and the Gulf War.
Yeah,
true.
Started up in
our Prime Minister is on TV saying that
it's Robin's fault. It's Robin.
Is a danger, and
the far right.
Say the word,
which is Robin.
He won't say Islamic. He's never said it once. He will not say it.
No, because that's his voting base.
Ages.
And you know what that's about? And it's not about Islamists being bad or, Muslims against Jews. I mean, this divisive nature of everything is part of the bullshit, right?
Yeah.
What he's actually saying when he says far right, he means liberty lovers. He means freedom fighters.
It means anyone that's central of left.
Shutting down. Sorry, Wayne.
Go. That's exactly right. Keep going.
Shutting down the freedom, liberty lovers of Australia who don't give two shits about some sort of paradigm that has been created by the very creatures who want to kill us all. Let's not forget about the bioweapon that was injected into the majority of Australians. Let's not forget about that. What Albanese is doing, a puppet just like Mr. Yahoo over there, just like every other leader of the Five Iron Nations in particular are doing, is they always put any attack, any serious situation onto the far right. I don't care if Albanese wants to include the NSN in that. I mean, people can have their own decisions about that. The fact of the matter is that this situation is designed. It is designed to make the general public who are continuing to consume corporate media, who are continuing to digest this fucking nonsense is that we are the people that are the danger, not the Islamists, not the whatever group, the dichotomy of whatever, and the religions and all this bullshit. It's all by design. What they want is for the people that are on the fringe dwellers like you, me, all of us here, everyone in the comments, the public. It's a reiteration of the COVID war. Those people are bad. You, me, and everyone here are bad. And that is what Albanese has done when he won't say the word, because it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Why? Because we are the bad people. We are the bad people who love
We've
liberty, who
always
love
been the bad people to him, and at the end of the day, he needs to keep that machine rolling, because he knows that what just transpired has fired everybody up on that level. And you just have to look at the internet. Everybody's like, Albo, you've done this. Your excessive immigration has done this. The fact that ASIO was monitoring these people 7-8 years ago and did nothing about it, that's your political fault. Why are you so focused on the right-wing extremists instead of the people who are actually gone and done something? That's the big question. So he has to play the defense card. I mean, to the extent that we've even got Netanyahu coming out saying, hey, I contacted him in August saying he needs to change his policies, and what he's doing in the Australian government is going to
create absolutely.
Hey, can I play? I want to play this because to put it into perspective and show both sides. I love this guy. Here we go.
Free Palestine activists right now. Huh? You can stand up and chant when it's Muslims being killed, but when it's Muslims doing the killing, as I said last time, you're all silent because you're a bunch of hypocritical rats. I don't like Jews, never have, never will. But innocent people are innocent people, brother. End of story. You're going around killing innocent people, what better are you than them? And then you call yourself a Muslim. Hui. I'm a Muslim, and it's hard to say that nowadays because you're all a bunch of morons. All a bunch of hypocritical little rats, bro. Stand up for the Jews, stand up for the Christians, stand up for the Muslims, stand up for the atheists. I don't care. Innocent lives are innocent lives, brother.
Correct.
You all go quiet now. No wonder why the whole world hates us. No wonder. Meant to be peaceful. You're a bunch of terrorist rats. Free Palestine. Yeah, dogs. All a bunch of dogs. Stand up when it's trendy. Post and post and post and post. For what? Well, because everyone's posting. That's what you sound like. Can you hear that? That's legit what you sound like. Bunch of dogs just barking for no reason. Rest in peace to all the Jews, anyone, any innocent person that got killed, bro. And if you're a Muslim and you're happy, and you're gonna comment or say anything, say, yeah, that's what they get. I hope you die. Very, very simple. I hope you die. And on another note,
always aggressive, these cunts.
One of the
regardless.
shooters was known by the feds of Australia. I want to know what the F are these guys actually doing, bro. The feds know everything that comes into the country, goes out of the country, every message that's been sent, every little thing. The time you took a shit, when you take a shit, the feds are watching you and hearing you, bro. And you're telling me they didn't know that 2 rats were going to go out and start shooting people openly against the Jews of all people? Come on. This government and this country is a joke. We're going to turn to America. Oh, we've turned to America. This place is a joke. This country's a joke. The feds are a joke. Oh my God.
He's well said. And on that note, I think one of the saving graces of the whole situation is that another Muslim came to disarm one of the shooters too, which like that.
He actually wasn't Muslim though. I think it's coming out now that he wasn't. He was. He's a variation. Let's just say that he's some.
That's part of the narrative. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. So because that's what everyone has said for the and people have praised him heaps. He's a form of Christian. He's a form of
No,
Christian.
who cares?
Okay.
No. Hey,
It's
I've
not
got one for
straight.
you.
But
Anyway, I
like,
can't remember.
but is he a convert? Like, has he come from there?
I
and
don't.
gone,
I don't know enough. I don't know enough. I
not
just
bullshit.
know that he's apparently he's not a Muzzy.
Rightio.
Anyway,
I've got one for you. How about we just don't kill people?
Yep.
Has anybody
Sounds pretty good.
have you talked about the dipshit at Bondi that got shot and spoke to the cameras with
oh,
his
that fucking weirdo.
AI? Has anyone talked about that tonight? Do you want to know the history
I
of
don't think
that
I've seen it.
fucking asshole?
That guy. Yeah. So
What are we
he's
talking
been
about?
that guy that got shot and he had blood. Or he got
Yep.
injured and he had blood all over his head and then put a clean bandage on. And when everyone was getting rushed to hospital, especially if there's a shooter and you've got blood everywhere, it's going to be fairly well assumed that you've had a bullet graze your head. That's pretty serious, and they're going to want to send you to the hospital. But instead, he sat around for hours giving interviews with blood all over his face, and he was the guy that's been in several other attacks. Like he's been
Was he the one that
survived-
was a survivor of the
survived
October 7th or something?
Yes, he
Yes.
survived
Correct.
that too.
Yeah.
Would you like
I heard
to
about
know
this.
more history about him?
Why not?
This is it was a bloodbath. It was an absolute massacre.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, play.
Don't you think you'd clean him up a little bit, see if there's
100%
actually
There you go,
hundreds
Tom.
of people. There were children. There were elderly families enjoying.
No, they wanted him
themselves,
to have blood
children,
everywhere.
kids at a festival, playing, and then all of a sudden it's absolute chaos. There's guns, fire everywhere. People ducking.
He's remembering his
We
lines.
didn't know what was happening, where the gunfire was coming from. I saw blood gushing in front of me. I saw people hit, saw people fall to the ground. My only concern was, where are my kids? Where are my kids? Where's my wife? Where's my family? I survived October 7th. I lived in Israel the last 13 years. We came here only 2 weeks ago to work with the Jewish community, to fight anti-Semitism, to fight this bloodthirsty, ravaging
He was
hatred.
thinking about what he was doing.
That's why I'm here. We've lived through worse. We're going to get through this, and we're going to get the bastards that did this. Tell me, did you see the gun? I did. I saw at least one gunman firing, looked like a shotgun, firing randomly in all directions. I saw children falling to the floor, so elderly, I saw invalids, I saw people. It was an absolute bloodbath, blood gushing everywhere. October 7th, that's the last time I saw this. I never thought I would see this in Australia, not in my lifetime. On Bondi Beach? On Bondi Beach, of all places, this iconic place. Your children, your wife? My children, my wife is safe, thank God. They're okay. They managed to get away, but I didn't know. I didn't know where they were. There's nothing. There's no greater fear, no greater horror not knowing where your family is. They're okay.
He's got a United States shirt on too.
Yeah. You don't know how you got shot or hurt?
What is that?
I got
Marine
hit in the
Corps.
head. I'm bleeding.
lost a lot of blood.
I've lost blood.
United
There are
States.
people around me that are far worse. I'll be okay. We'll be okay as a community, and we will defeat these ravages' hatred.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Nothing says
Unbelievable.
Christ.
It
quite
actually
like
is
that, does it?
unbelievable.
Would you like some history on this person?
Yep.
Yes,
Give us a
please.
bit.
Put his picture there up on the screen so we all remember who he is. You don't need to look at me or anybody else. You need to see this person. Just leave it there up on the stage. I mean, this guy has said, he survived the Bondi attacks. Also, he just so happened to be in Israel for the October 7th, right? He survived that. And if you go along to his X page, which is fucking thrilling, excuse my potty mouth, you can see him with pictures of his so-called daughter. Yes, okay, it might be. Have a look at the posts he makes. But most importantly, please go along to all of my social media pages, which I've been able to upload in the past few days with no internet access. I'm sure it's just a quinky-dink. And his name is Arsen Ostrovsky. And he is the CEO of the International Legal Forum, the ILF. And I have video up there taking us to a flashback of 2022 where he did a news interview. And I'm going to read you a little piece here. He was a signatory and a key figure in a joint letter from 180 non-governmental organisations, NGOs, urging Elon Musk of course, the ex-owner, to adopt the International Holocaust Remembrance Alliance, AHRA, definition of anti-Semitism content moderation on the platform known as Twitter, of course, now is X. You go along, and this is just one video that I've put up on all of my channels. You trace back this person. I mean, people are saying crisis actors. Of course, hello, the picture of him on Bondi being, with the makeup. It's fucking AI. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Don't show these pictures. I've already made a post. We have big platforms in Australia who are posting things that are misinformation. When you repost them, Facebook restricts your account. This is on purpose. And Monica Smith does this, and I have the receipts to prove it, and I'm going to do a show about it. But anyway, do not repost these things that are fake. The picture of him on Bondi being done with makeup artist is fucking AI and it's bullshit. The fact of the matter is, this person, Arsen Ovskovsky, is a fucking person of interest, and you should all do your own research because this is fucking bullshit. And don't tell me that he's just a person that moved to Australia with his family because he wanted to survive, because he was escaping Israel and survived the 7th of October. Go fuck yourselves. We've got all the videos, dickheads. We've got all of them. So this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And I just want to end that I'm not taking away from the fact that actually people were shot. And you know what that means? These people have a total disregard for human life. They do not care about you. They do not care about me. They are anti-humans. We are pro-human. We love humans. We love Australians. We love everybody across
Pro-life.
good God earth. And that is what we should remember. Not these people who are disgusting, garbage humans. Thank you.
Wonderful rant.
Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful that corporate media put this on TV. And you know what's really great? The under 16-year-olds are banned from social media. So what is everybody doing in their household? Everybody's fucking switching on to corporate media. What's the best way to make people watch this bullshit again? Put some of it on TV where everyone wants to get the news. They can't get it from their usual sources on social media. So what are they going to do? Switch on their TV and see this bullshit. It's all a fucking game. Unless people fucking wake up, you're going to continue to you're going to allow your children to be indoctrinated. You have to stop it. You have to say no. You have to stop your children being indoctrinated. It's bullshit. I can't believe Australians have fallen for this. We are the first country that has fallen. I am one of the only independent journalists in Australia that has been banned from Substack because I won't comply with their bullshit. Tell me any other person in Australia that has been fucking banned because of their
Or even
fucking
asked.
bullshit.
Or even asked. I didn't get asked for 16 plus when I just created an account, which is fucking hectic.
Yeah,
If a brand new account doesn't get asked, why would they ban an existing user?
Did you just create a new account recently?
I did one while she talked to me. I created a Substack and it didn't ask me. It's like, yep, sweet, you're in. I got an email verification, everything.
Dipshits, I don't care what you do to me on fucking line. I haven't been able to get on for a week. You watch out for the next fucking newspaper. Watch out. Watch out. We are still there and we will never, ever, ever go away. These people are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It blows my mind that the Australian public continue to believe this bullshit. And everybody in the comments, you need to be out there. Don't buy into the Islamists, the Jewish stuff. Oh, it's, we've got these problems and it's bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's about controlling your words and your thoughts. Your words and thoughts are going to be criminalized unless you continue to say something. There's no hope. There is no hope for Australia. Every single person in the comment needs to continue saying the truth. If we don't, we're done. We're done. We're the first Five Eye nation to go, everyone. Do you realise what's happened in Australia? We're the first Five Our Nation to go. We have fallen. We have fallen.
I'd like to think it's not over yet, Robin. Let's
No.
I think we still got. I mean, things are looking a bit dark.
Patty,
Let's
interrupt you
not
again, and then I'll be quiet.
wrap things in cotton wool.
No, you aren't.
We are so short-sighted. We have spent the past 6 to 8 months, well, even 12 months, because the Digital ID Act in the Senate in that place in Canberra was passed in November of 2024. The day that legislation was passed, we're fucked. And you know why I know? Because I do groups where I talk to people. And you know what someone said to me? Who's not an adult, who doesn't have social media accounts but wants to, because they're coming up to that age. And they said, what's going to happen? Is the government monitoring me? Are they going to know when I'm 16 and they're just going to allow me to have an account? Think about it. No, they're not. What's going to happen is all of those children are going to have to use government ID to get on the internet. We are so short-sighted. We're worried about what we're going to do. We're worried about how we're going to communicate. We're worried about preserving our own accounts. They don't care about us. They're going to forget about us, just like the COVID victims. They'll all die out. All of us with social media accounts are going to die out. They only care about the upcoming young people. And if they want to have an account, they're going to have to prove it. And the digital grid is there, and they will have to comply. And we have allowed it. We have allowed it. Australia has fallen, and no one is paying attention. And that's why I did my fucking rant. No one in the international community is fucking paying attention. Australia is gone. We're the first fucking Five Our Nation to go. It's gone.
I think that UK is way further than we are. They're mandating their digital IDs, as well as in Vietnam, they've cancelled 86 million people's bank accounts. That's fucking way worse.
Yeah,
look, I
worse.
think it's fucking crook everywhere. But I think that we're also where Australia's late to the fucking the charge. People are in jail and their bank accounts are fucked. I think there's a few places pretty fucked.
Social media.
We're done.
But I just want to say, I changed the subject. I was thinking of having this for the new introduction
trans folks. You're transphobe.
For a song for WTF.
Oh yeah, this would be good.
That made you mad, and maybe it's your prejudices that you need to probe. No matter the reasons you've got, you're reducing us to when we disrobe. And that kind of thinking ain't sophisticated. It's more like microbes. I know you think you've got good reasons, maybe you do. Trauma's real, it's hard to heal. I'd never say that that isn't true. But transphobia is transphobia, and you won't get a pass when we're through. We're human beings, not sex organs, cis lesbians. I'm talking to you.
Yeah. I forget that sometimes.
What the fuck is a cis lesbian?
I don't even know anymore.
Listen to it again.
No, dude, I don't want to.
I don't want to. Just imagine if PJ was here.
Now, if that made you mad, maybe it's your prejudices that you
I'm
need
playing
to
it again
probe.
because Batty didn't get it the first time around.
No
Sorry, I'm
matter
just.
the reasons you've got, you're reducing us to when we disrobe.
Well, we disrobe.
And that
What?
kind of thinking ain't sophisticated.
Like that's the point where I just get
It's
so
more like
fucking
microbes.
traumatized.
I know you think
Like
you've got
microbes.
reasons, maybe you do.
You're a transphobe,
Trauma's real,
Batty.
it's hard to heal. I'd never say that that isn't true.
Probably.
Oh mate, you know what's sad? Oh mate, practiced this a bunch of times and thought about what faces he'd pull while he was doing it too. And I've ruined his whole day by calling him a him.
Lesbians, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, Batty. She's not just a sex organ.
I'm confused by a lot of this stuff because I'm still trapped in there's blokes and there's
In the
women.
closet.
Like,
Yeah. Just come out.
Come on,
Time to
man.
come out.
Well,
Just
I don't
no
know.
more
There might be a
confusion.
blow up in the closet, but it's about the only thing that's going to come out of there.
What is this tablecloth on the?
I'm not, but that's
I'm not.
That's a
but
real.
Wait.
Oh, is that you?
You always keep forgetting to remove shit.
Yeah, I can't.
You're back on the old
here we
forgot
go.
to remove.
Yeah.
No, this is just a palate cleanser. I loaded up. It's old mate.
I'm not.
I'm
but
offended
that's,
she's
I'm
got
not.
curly
But
curly
I'm
hair.
saying,
Pete,
for
I
all
don't know.
the like how to be a boss man type,
Mhm.
you'd think their countries would be doing a little better. For all the talk I see them do, you think they'd be doing a little better?
No, they would probably appreciate you pulling them up as brothers and be like, brother, what the hell?
Habibi.
You've totally conquered the babes. You got to give them that.
Dude.
You guys have conquered the babes. But that's the problem when you're conquering the babes that hard. It takes up so much of your energy.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine that. Being like, you know how long it would take me to put a tablecloth on my wife? It would be a 4-hour discussion.
Yeah, you wouldn't get anything else done. That's your whole day. That's your whole week. That's 40 fights.
More power to him. More power to
True.
him.
Nothing but respect for our Muslim brothers. For real.
It would be very hard to convince my missus to walk around all day with a tablecloth on 24/7. That is fucking rough, man. Like, they reckon you get nothing else done that week. Fucking hell for us. It's full time. You got to wear this tablecloth. You got to.
You'd be lucky to be living in a tent in your front yard.
Oh man, I've back in the day with the previous missus, we had a bit of a Barney, and she kicked me out, and I rolled the swag out on the front nature strip, and slept in the swag.
Oh wow!
And I laid there all morning with people going to work in the swag until she came out. She's like, "Get the fuck inside!" Oh, you want me inside now, do you? You got to make it
didn't
public.
realize I was so close to home with that comment. Sorry, man.
No. Well, that's not this, missus. This is back in the day.
Yeah.
It didn't end well, man. Believe
I can
that.
imagine.
By the
I
way,
had
is
one jump on the
anyone
bonnet of my car once while I was trying to get away from the crazy bitch?
like
I had to drive her
if you've
down the
got-
street, slam the brakes
if you've
on,
got
get her off.
kids, if you've got kids, and they turned out to be queer, would you actually be worried, and you'd want to go take them to a school where
Define
that-
queer.
that they're not-
Wait.
they're not-
Define queer. That if they were gay, if my son decided he liked guys, I couldn't give a fuck. I'd be disappointed, and fuck anyone that says you're not allowed to be disappointed. I'd be disappointed because that's the end of my bloodline.
Yep.
You know, I'd be upset. I'd be disappointed, but I wouldn't fucking carry on like a pork chop. That being said, if he rocked up one day and told me he was a furry or I was a cis male, I'd fucking slap the piss out of him because fuck that. That's some bullshit. That's some made up bullshit. He can be fucking gay if he wants to be, but that whole fucking bullshit is a bunch of fucking bored uni students with fucking autism sitting around wondering why they can't create their own little gang, and then they came up with one with all these fucking stupid rules, and they make the rules up as they go, and that's all it is. It's a little fucking stupid club that they're all members of, and that's why currently it's becoming not the fucking latest trend, and people are falling off the wagon in ridiculously big numbers, to the point where in the next year or two you're going to see a lot of TV shows and articles about people detransitioning and how they were fucking brainwashed into doing it, and they're already coming up now. I'm already seeing it. And people are already turning it off, and already people are over the fucking shit all over Netflix, and it's getting, all those shows are starting to disappear into the background of Netflix now, and they'll eventually fuck right off because it is a fashion trend. So yeah, I'd be pissed off if they were my kids.
I just want to show this video because I do want to show the other side of things, because this guy just found out that his daughter is queer, and he asked the school just making sure that she's not going to get bullied. So I'll just play this. Like, it gives a different perspective.
Hi, do you work here?
Yes, I do.
Are you a teacher here?
I am. I teach third grade.
Okay, I have a question. I just moved here with my daughter into the neighborhood, and I was wondering if this was a good school.
Yeah, I think it's a great school.
Okay, so my daughter, she just came out as queer to me, and I was just wondering if this would be a safe learning environment for her. Or...
We actually have a lot of identifying non-binary and gender queer students here, so I think she'd fit in just fine.
Okay, and I saw that you have a sign in the window. It says everyone's welcome here except ICE.
Yes.
If ICE were to come onto the premises, would you guys kick them off?
Absolutely. We believe in the safety of our students and our faculty, so we would have them leave.
Okay, isn't that how immigration works?
I'm sorry?
Isn't that how immigration works? Everyone's welcome except illegals, and if they come into the country, we kick them out?
Why are you asking me these questions?
Well, it's a simple question. You should be able to answer it. You're a teacher.
Yeah, I don't know who you are. You're filming as if
You don't need to know who I am. I'm undocumented, ma'am.
You're on school property. Technically, you're trespassing.
Ma'am, no one's trespassing on illegal land, so...
Okay, well, you haven't shown me an ID. I don't know.
Oh, so now you need my papers?
Yes, you're on school
Are you the
property.
Gestapo now? You want to see my papers?
No, but again, our property, you're trespassing. You've shown no form of ID.
Ma'am, you don't need to know who I am. I am fleeing a bad school district in search for a better one. Have a little sympathy.
Unless you can show me proper identification.
So you're going to call security
Doesn't
to
get
take
it.
me out simply because I'm an undocumented person on
Yes,
your property?
Yes. I
Isn't
am.
that how immigration works?
I'm asking you to move out of my way.
Like we do with illegal criminals that come into our country.
Provide me an ID of who you are.
As we do with illegals that come into our country.
Or I'm getting security to remove you from
As
the
we
property.
do with ICE when we remove them from our country.
I'm asking you to please move out of my way. This conversation is no longer.
Okay, bye.
I think that's the same guy, that goes to school councils and pretends he's
Fucks with
someone
them.
that he's not, and he fucks with them. Because when I started first watching the video, I'm like, oh, here we go. And then I'm like, oh my
Yeah,
God.
I smelled
you
a
have
rat
just
pretty quickly.
Taken the piss totally. But she keeps going. And she
And-
doesn't realize that he is taking the
Yeah.
piss out of her.
That's what's funny, man. She kept answering his questions with the exact thing that he was trying to do,
Correct.
but that's the problem, and that's why they don't like it, and that's why these days it's a tough sell to walk into a lefty protest and have an interview with somebody and get them to even talk. They just all fucking autistic squeal these days. They don't actually do anything much. Because they all know that it's extremely easy to catch them in a predicament because their own ideas and ideologies don't actually make sense. So all you got to do is ask them to talk about their own ideology and they fuck up immediately. And it's hilarious that you don't have to trick them. You just got to ask them about what they believe in and they fuck themselves up every time.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking funny?
Mm.
Hey, real quickly, buddy, while I've got you, did you see the latest on the mosquito fiasco?
No.
Ooh.
New Mozzie
I
stuff.
should've-
I haven't. Oh, sorry, I
They've
missed
shut
that
it down.
one.
They shut it the fuck down.
They
Bill
shut it
Gates
down.
got
Dengue
told to
fever.
fuck off. Yeah, they told him to fuck off
Beautiful.
because apparently the public outburst was swift and large.
Nice.
And the Australian government had no choice but to tell Bill Gates to take his genetically modified mosquitoes and try again fucking some other time.
I wonder where Sutton is now, because Brett Sutton was put in charge of that program, wasn't he?
Was he? Oh,
Yep.
well, he's fucking
There's
polishing his Australian of the Year medal, isn't he?
Yeah.
What?
Cocksucker.
He got Australian of the Year?
Didn't
I
he?
don't know about that.
A rock label.
Yeah.
Fucking missed that one.
No, that was back about 2023, I think that happened.
Wow. Okay.
It was just after all the COVID lockdown stuff finished up, and him and Dan Andrews gave themselves medals.
Yep.
What did
True
Dan
story.
Andrews medal? What was his medal? Do you remember?
No, but weren't they building him a
King's-
statue?
yeah.
They managed
King's
to block
Cross
that,
or something.
What was it?
Yes,
Do you remember, Robin?
Yes,
King's
it was the King's one
King's
of
Cross.
the King's Awards. Dan
Yeah.
Andrews and Mark McGowan were awarded the same awards. Hey, and Lisa, go fuck yourself.
Well, actually, I just seen Sam comment again. He put a comment up here. I'm just going to grab this for a second. Sorry, man. I want to congratulate Sam on his third ever homebrew. Well done, mate. And I'm glad I inspired you, brother. That's awesome.
Oh, boss, homebrew. I got to get into homebrew. I make spirits, but I haven't done it for fucking like 3 years. But I haven't ever done beer, and I'd probably enjoy beer more.
I think it's a lot easier.
I don't want to get a kegerator though, because everyone that I've ever met that gets a kegerator ends up getting rid of them fairly quickly.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Just
they
gather up
drink
your
too
own
much.
bottles. It's a lot easier. Like, and like I've known a couple of dudes who get the keg thing going, and then they're like, "Oh, now how do I take my brews out?" I'm like, "Why don't you do some in bottles and then some in your kegs?" Oh, fuck, that's a good idea.
I just want to say that the under 16s has actually had a bit of success, with the social media ban, because kids are actually playing outside nowadays.
No, here we go.
Come here. Who's the bitch? 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 Who's the fucking bitch? Who's the fucking bitch? Huh? Who's the fucking bitch? Huh, bitch? You fucking dumb cunt. Dumb Arab, come. I dare you. Come, motherfucker. Come. I swear to God, come. Come, I dare you. Come, bro. Come. I'll fucking kill you. Come. Fuck 358. I fuck 358. I fuck 358. I fuck 358. Hey, cuz, fuck 358. Huh? Who's a bitch? Who's a
Any
fucking
minutes,
bitch?
machetes.
Hey, fuck 358. Fuck 358. Come.
This
Come,
is what their
motherfucker.
kids are
I'll
like.
fucking dare you.
That's fair enough, though, because
Come, fuck
he
358.
needs a haircut
Who's a
with
bitch?
that.
Who's a bitch? Who's a bitch? I say it. Say fuck
bold
358. Say
haircut.
it.
What
Say
is that haircut?
Bro, say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. You're a fucking bitch. Come. Who's a bitch? Who's a bitch? Why are you backing up, cunt? Come.
Oh, he's about to get fucked.
Come, you fucking bitch. Come. I give me those fucking shoes. I get this cunt. I get him.
Who are these little fucking maggots,
buckling
man?
it?
They all need a
Why you
kickbox to the
buckling it?
head. Every
Come.
one of them. What do they all go home and think they're fucking, that was a mad day today? Yeah, we staunched heaps of cunts and fucking ganged up. Bruss, every single one of those little fucking maggots needs to go out and dig fucking holes for 18 hours straight, fucking 3 weeks running, and see if they still fucking carry on. Go and do some hard work, you little fucking shit cunts. Just a full kickbox to the head. No, that pisses me off, because that's all they do. They grow up doing that, and then they get to a fucking 25-year-old and they're still doing that. And then they fucking sell drugs to fucking little kids, and they're out there fucking staunching cunts and pulling out fucking knives and carrying on. And they think that that's a fucking mint way to live, and they're fucking just cunts. They're shit, bro. And what they need to do is go out and do some actual hard work.
Exactly. The people that sit there and say what they say and don't actually go out there and do their work. Exactly. Go and do it, dipshits.
Much like fuckwit holding the phone. He's like, "Oh, get these cunts, get these cunts." What? You can't do it yourself. Big tough guy. I mean, he would have been the perfect cunt to hit straight up first. Obviously, he's the instigator, so he's the one who knows you splatter.
Yeah. Anyway, I just hate seeing fucking little shitheads like that. Pisses me off. And them and those little fucking, what are they called? Eshe fucks, man. They just round them up and fucking kickbox their heads. Anyway, here's a little bit of something slightly, it's actually unracist. This is racist, unracist.
Unracist. That's a
What's
new
your
word.
To ask a black guy for an N-word pass, but when I get it, I'll never say it. Why would you even do that? Because I love the power shift. Have a nice day.
Bro, I think if you have the pass, you have to say it.
No.
Come on. Please, bro. My nigga, please say it. Please, I'm begging you.
Me, never.
Say it. You have the pass.
He loves the power. Oh man, I'm getting to the bottom of the barrel. I did the tablecloth.
I'm going to head off because I've got to get up at 4:30. But obviously, you guys have heard the scandal coming out.
Oh, which one?
With the Wiggles.
No.
Have you guys seen it? No, like
I actually
Completely
have heard
unfamiliar.
of
Sorry, you're gonna have to
is it Wigglegate? Can we call it Wigglegate?
It is Wigglegate.
Breaking news tonight. Following the recent controversy surrounding Kelly Holiday's ecstasy, the Wiggles find themselves in hot pingers yet again.
9 News.
Police have executed a mid-morning raid on the group's tour bus, bringing the cooked potato tour to a grinding halt.
You're a cooked potato.
Officers describe the scene as absolute carnage, seizing MDMA, cocaine,
How much coke's
LSD,
on Dorothy's
5,000
nose?
disposable vapes, and 10 industrial nitrous canisters, all somehow stuffed inside Dorothy the dinosaur's party tail. A body search of Captain Feathersword revealed a stash of counterfeit Viagra. Police allege the
Mad
pirate
Rooter.
is known in the underworld as the Mad Router. Meanwhile, Jeff was found unresponsive.
Jeff! Hey, mate, wake up, Jeff! Wake up, Jeff!
This arrest creates a new low for a tour already plagued by reports of onstage brawls, projectile vomiting, and alleged physical altercations with the front row.
What'd you say, champ? Which of the 8 tentacles do you want, huh?
AI's getting out of control, bro.
That's gold.
It's pretty amazing, yeah. Yep.
It's fucking next level.
Oh, I love the hat, Robin.
Yeah, the
Love that
feather
hat.
sword hat. Mad Rooter.
Yeah,
Matt. Robin the
Just
Mad
before we
Rooter.
go, I just want to have a big shout out to the hot pingers. The hot pingers, Miss Victoria, Jan, and Lisa. You can all go fuck yourself. And hello to all of the people that do support me on Courage is Secure, because I am 100% independent for a very good reason. Because I stay 100% crowd funded because of you guys. And the hot pingers, love you guys, and Raymond. Thanks, WTF. You guys are
Cheers for that.
amazing. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Thanks for the
Yips.
thanks for the sash.
Oh, good.
It's been good.
I love you
catching
guys
up.
so
Been a
much.
while.
You're amazing.
Love ya.
Love you
Cool.
all.
All right.
That's it.
I'm starting to fade. I'm out of here.
Righto. I'll
and a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Oh
'cause,
yeah, so
yeah,
I forgot.
correct.
So yeah, we're gonna have a couple weeks. We're gonna have a couple weeks off. I think it's this time of year is probably for the best. I'm gonna be hanging out with my kids. I will see how we go though. We might do a little sporadic something, but it won't be a full episode. If we get bored, we might jump on and do something at some point, but we're going to have a couple weeks off. We'll be back in the new year, and as fucking dodgy and all over the shop as ever. I would like to promise that we're going to, tighten up, but it's not happening. We'll just continue how we're going. That works.
Oh, thanks, Bess. Yeah.
Australia.
And gear up for Australia Day. Around Australia Day, it's this year. I got a funny feeling Australia Day is going to pop off.
Bye, Tom. What are you suggesting?
Bye.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
saying I'm bye.
Provocative way of
Only
saying
for
it.
you, Adam.
Oi, bi just means gay. It's just gay with steps, extra steps, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know about these things, mate. You better educate us.
That's right. You're confused.
Yeah, I'm confused. That's what I said. I'm still in kindergarten copland, man. Fucking, boys have a penis, girls have a vagina. I just can't get past that.
No, I think it's the way to go. I think it's where we're at.
It's the way of the future.
It's the way of the
Kindergarten kids
future.
understand it. Why can't the rest of the world?
All right, I'm out of here, guys. But yeah,
All right, thanks,
Merry
Tom.
Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll see you guys all next year. Share, subscribe, and if you don't want to, it's not mandated. You guys keep going if you want, but I've got to go hit the hay. I've got to go to.
Nah,
get up.
we'll end the stream, but hang around. Hang around and we'll have a chat. All right, see you guys later. Love yous.
Happy 2026. So, and what?